Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. We have a good showdown tonight for you all watching at home. Warlocks with Glocks versus MadCuzBad in Week 5 of TBI. I'm Terry. I'm joined today by Mari Berry. Mari, how are you?
Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty well on this fine Friday evening. And yeah, let's get into the map picks then. It does look like Team WWG picked Cafe. I'd say that's a little bit maybe from that TA blood in them. We've got both Bacon and Worm from that OG TA squad. So we're hopefully gonna be seeing some fun strats from their end. And MadCuzBad, we are going into Chalet, a very classic map. Honestly, they are going to be attacking it first, and this is a map that can very much end up being attacker sided at times as well if MadCuzBad are really feeling their gunplay going, you know?
Yeah, I kind of wind up saying like the same thing a couple times if you hear me cast more than once, is that I kind of put maps in categories between like, is it really comp strap favored or is it more ranked shoot them in the face favored? And between these two maps, I would say Cafe is definitely more on the comp strat favored, where a team really needs to know what's happening, especially if you're an attacking team. You really need to know what's happening with the checklist of you need to get this and then that for your executes. Whereas Chalet is, it's not as bad as Border in that regard, but it's still more ranked where you can just get in the building and kill people in comparison to Cafe.
There's a lot more room to just play it kind of loose and fast and see what openings you can find. Since again, it is a little bit of that smaller map. There's not as many just positions you have to be scared of.
Well, the first map that we'll get will be Chalet. Our lobby is full. Our players are ready. So without any further wait, let's get this going. Warlocks with Glocks versus MadCuzBad.
Very exciting. So, how are you feeling? What bands do you think are going to be coming in?
Well, I mean, first ban is always the same ban. They're going to get rid of Blackbeard. And
I might have a little bit of insider information.
you don't
I don't
think
think
Blackbeard's
BB's going to be the first ban.
Well, he's going to get at
It's
least
either
second.
we're getting Ram or Flores.
So a Ram ban on Chalet,
Yeah.
that's an excellent ban. That's an excellent ban, and I'm really happy they see it because it feels like all the bans kind of take the same shape over time. So I'm glad to see Ram banned. Ram is so good here because you can just chuck the stuff in from the window. Don't have to worry about it. There's our Blackbeard ban.
Yep.
It
It very much
zombie
looks like WWG were just, they were predicting that BB would get gone anyways.
Yeah.
Defensive options, there's a couple of good ones. A zombie's always a good ban.
Mira, especially if Ram's off the board.
Oh yeah, Mira is always super strong here. We do get the zombie pick though, and honestly, would not be surprised by a Mira coming in next. Though sometimes you see teams play a little bit loose and they maybe want to ban the Cade. They don't really want to deal with any like weird claw positions.
I would do Valkyrie if I'm Warlocks with Glocks. I'm going Valk. I'm going Valk just because Flippy is a menace on the Valkyrie.
That's a good point.
And Chalet is very good for Valkyrie.
Yeah. Well, we are not going to be seeing that Valk ban, but Mira, as we first mentioned, is taken out. And we'll have to see once the side swaps how Flippy plays it if he does end up playing that Valk. You should probably observe where those Valk cams are going, because I'd love to learn new sneaky Valk cam spots.
We're still in all your strats, Flippy. Clash immediately up on the board, played by Bacon Lord himself. We've seen him make some big plays on Clash before. I almost jumped out of my seat last time we seen him do that.
Oh yes, he is very good on that Clash. He's very scary. Great at stalling that time. Great at knowing when he needs to back up and when he needs to get aggressive, honestly.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I am mentioning though that we are starting with this bar game setup, so we'll have to see where Clash actually ends up going.
It's okay. Mirror did get banned. I was about to say, where's our mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no mirror here. Honestly. Oh, they're using the
Oh,
bulletproof
discount Mira.
Yeah.
Mira from Wish. Temu.com
Yeah,
Mira.
good enough, right?
Good enough. It'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like banning Clash in ranked, which is, you know, not a popular decision, but a good Clash player is really tough to deal with. When the positioning's correct and the teammates having support off of it, it's a super hard counter the shields with that most recent update 2 shields and how they work. So I think it's a worthwhile ban personally.
Oh, 100%.
Bappo immediately on this K9 repel using this upside down repel on K9's really strong. Only the top of your head will show and you can cut off all the mezzanine. If somebody gets a little too over aggressive, tries to swing out at you, they will surely suffer the consequences.
Yeah, it does look like they're just going for the standard take, making sure that they can take probably the office, the piano. No one actually here on the library stairs. This might be a little bit free, though. Super Koopa with the first pick onto Renegade too. Taken out. I wonder if that was bottom fireplace.
Not having a blue player here is a questionable
Worm is
decision.
Kind of all alone here.
He's got the player in Suicide.
But they've given up this entire hallway.
Suicide should be trying to play a deep angle into piano and K9 window. Yep, that's what he's doing there.
Yeah, he is trying to hold that angle to make sure to cut off anyone trying to push forward. Oh, Clash is actually... Bacon's made his way up blue. Trying to stall it out here with the stuns.
Archangel getting up on the board now. Man advantage firmly in the seat of MadCuzBad, but Worm trading it back out. Getting Archangel immediately refragged, though, by Flippy, who's made his way into the site. Joe, though, taking out Stealth. It's just a Clash and a Doc now. Both of them upstairs.
Clash. Flippy's in sight now. Yeah, Haram's down, too. It's all up to Bacon trying to clutch up. Super Koopa with the plant coming in. Bacon's got his work cut out for him in the 1v3, and it's not gonna work as Flippy gets the final kill.
Ultimately, without that blue player there, and they sent the Clash to the top blue, not having a gun on blue stairs allowed Flippy to come in from 45, jungle, hallway, whatever you want to call it, and essentially just walk right into sight. You know, they had to trade out a couple kills to get there, but they had man advantage, so when they traded 1 for 1, they came out on top with it.
Yeah, it does look like WWG are going to kitchen dining next. Again, looks more like a comp site selection, since most of the time you'll see players do still tend to prefer basement or top floor a bit more. Bar is usually the first pick, but you know, we'll usually see one of the other sites. So we'll have to see what's cooking with the dining hold.
I personally like kitchen. I like kitchen and I like bar and I like basement. I think top floor might be my least favorite site. I like the evolution of upstairs in this wall in particular, though. For years, it was always no fort, rotate here. But then this angle from the big window started getting really popular, and that rotate was creating a big line of sight.
Angle into piano, yeah. Seeing some interesting vertical holes opened up here. Bacon just setting everything up, making sure that
they are off to the races.
Yeah, Flippy. Everyone's trying to.
Dude, they are just going in.
Quick. Yeah, Vriska gets 1. Flippy gets shot. Vriska gets her second. Ton of angles and a third.
This rush is just falling flat on its face there.
Yeah, you see that cross. We had, I think, was that Castle sitting in jungle as well? No, that was Bacon sitting in jungle, forcing the Blitz to turn around. That gave Vriska that perfect angle. It's all up to Archangel and Stealth to try to make something happen here. It looks like they've maybe rotated, trying to clear this top floor now.
Archangel from the Ash pushing his way down Ivy. Cam got activated, giving him the reaction to shoot that in the 2v5 now. It's a tall order to fill. In just the first 45 seconds of the round, they're in this 2v5 position.
Yeah, they do have a lot of time to work with, though, so yeah, good idea to maybe throw the drones out, try to see if you can find any sort of small openings. Ooh, Vriska gets her 4th. She's on her way to an ace.
I think Friska ace here. You know what I like from Warlock with Glocks out of this is that despite getting that huge early man advantage, they didn't just throw it away. They said, okay, man advantage. We're going to play off each other. We're going to keep these crossfires going, and we're going to win the round.
Yeah, no one went chasing those kills. They knew where Archangel was. They just decided, you know what, we're going to wait. We're going to play passive. And Renegade ends up picking the final kill onto Stealth. And no ace for Vriska, unfortunately. But wow, what a performance from her. You know, sometimes those rushes just don't work out. But again, very, very smart from Warlocks with Glocks to just, you know, hold off with that and just not give Archangel or Stealth a bunch of ones. And we are actually going to top floor now. We are not going to be seeing the basement site played. I know you mentioned you personally don't like this top floor site as much.
Yeah, I just think that it's a site that has so many different angles to chop it. No matter, as a defender, there's so many different ways. Like, there's a valid solar push. There's a valid library over push.
I mean, I am very much a proponent of the solar take. I've always found so much more success on solar, but just because there's so many like different spots you can kind of come in, it is a little bit scary trying to defend that top floor.
I think solar has a higher success rate, and especially in ranked, is that library seems to be most teams' more default approach to it, and a lot of utility and setup positioning will be guarding that. So you can kind of, if you're quick enough and don't give them time to adjust, you'll definitely catch them with their pants down, so to speak.
Yeah, most teams will definitely be leaving solar as their weak spot. What a late castle. Bacon gets away with it.
Oh my.
That was cheeky.
Looking at the attack team here, it seems like they are geared up for the library over. Flippy and Bappo outside of the slant window. Super Koopa outside of library double. They're definitely geared up like they want to do the library over side.
Yeah, we do have a lot of strong positioning though coming out from WWG as well. I think, yeah, Renegade here holding top meds, and I think we had Worm playing below as well, maybe trying to hold that hatch angle. I wonder if they popped that open.
They definitely did. I think this is a perfect way to hold library, by the way, because you're forcing the attackers to clear out that bar player, which could be very problematic for them. If they push in the fireplace, they still haven't cleared out the mez player. Gives them a significant amount of danger to just worry about that in and of itself.
Yeah, and Renegade's playing very patiently. Like he knows that someone's out there on slant. He's just trying to make sure to waste as much time as possible. We see already it's been a minute and a half, and I don't think MadCuzBad actually Archangels managed to sneak their way up solar. They haven't gotten too much control, but if Archangel manages to work in this backstab up, this could be critical. This could be huge.
I don't know.
You know, no one on cams, no one's really spotted him.
Vriska's in closet. Looking at the top stairs, doesn't realize they've already walked in.
Oh. Misses the spray. And Flippy already in. Haram immediately coming in with a trade though, and they notice that it's swapped to a solar rotate now. Renegade taking out stealth, and it's all up to Super Koopa. Actually, this rotate that could have been a super powerful backstab, it was just completely shut down.
Yeah, they didn't win the gunfights they needed to. I mean, having 3 people over in the solar outside the site like that, they had the opportunity to do it, but Warlocks with Glocks, this is all but a round win for them at this point. It would take a miracle. The Worm's going to shut down any hopes of a miracle there.
Yeah, no miracles allowed here, sorry.
Oh, check the Moss files. Check the Moss files.
Alright, well. This 2-1 in favor of the defensive side so far. I'd say not a terrible round rotate. This is pretty typical, I think, what you'd expect. But, you know, I think it could be just because MadCuzBad maybe got a little bit aggressive with just trying to get some rushes in that just didn't quite work out. Maybe if they slow it down a little bit, that's their workaround on their next time attacking.
Yeah,
But with that, they go ahead.
That kitchen round, it happened so quick. The thoughts that I was going in my head, I couldn't even articulate them before it just played out. I was like, oh, okay. Bacon's off the clash. They have a blitz. They must have seen that there's no clash, so they're going to go blitz, play a little hot, use it to clear out some space. But by playing hot, I didn't realize they were going to be playing that hot. They just got in there.
But yeah. It was an aggressive push. Again, it could have paid off. Sometimes, you know, those rushes, if the defensive team isn't ready for it, you can just walk in and suddenly you have full site control. Unfortunately for them, Vriska was there to just make sure to deny anyone from even thinking about walking into site. All right. It looks like she's immediately, Vriska as well as immediately here outside library windows. They're going to be trying to pressure Bar from the library side. Here's where the rest of the attacking side is, since usually you still want some presence on the office side. Slant window is open.
You know, there's no Mez player. Their second,
that is true.
Their second top floor player is over in piano. Maybe he got caught out in the cold, placing trap. Yeah, okay, so he's back now.
Yeah, he's made it back.
Bappo, nice nitro kill.
That's wild. Where did that come from? Through the floor?
It was through the floor, but I mean, did he get yeeted out of the window from it? I mean, I didn't even know he hopped in.
I have no idea. Because the thing is, though, the Claymore survived, so I'm a little bit confused exactly how that went down. Yeah, but you know,
he definitely didn't throw it through, but nonetheless, Vriska eliminated. Won't be able to help the team at this point.
Yeah, and that's some very important utility that's lost as well. You know, that Capitao could have flamed the dark spots or smoked off some lines of sight. We're not getting that anymore. Worm looking to potentially clear this side shield, but they have the Warlock or the Warden on.
Ooh, and a good trade there.
Wait, Haram bringing it back to even. Flippy taken down. Unfortunately, very nice. Bappo trying to get those trades in. Worm
does he get out?
Taken out.
He does. Big play by Bappo. I mean, way to just realize not to overheat. Get the pick. Come back out of there. Super Koopa taking out Renegade Melons. It's all down to Joe Ram now. He was on the roof.
Yep.
He must have been trying to get some drone work happening, and as all the action was going off, he's a little late to the party. 45 seconds left. He's got to find 3 defenders on MadCuzBad if Warlocks with Glock is to come out with the round win. Entering through mezzanine now. He's still got 30 seconds to work with. All 3 defenders left downstairs. All 3 defenders at full HP. A little bit of shots up through the floor. Put Joe Ram down to 50.
I'm assuming they have some intel on him, considering, yeah, the defaults are left up.
My gracious.
Classic. Though also, he's a Twitch. Shouldn't he have maybe used some of those drones to take out the cams too? I don't know exactly what he was trying to use them for. I see he doesn't have any in pocket anymore.
Bappo's going to go for the kill. Bappo will fall short. Oh, Joe Ram almost got in second, but Stealth is going to close it out instead. MadCuzBad picking up the round win here, doing what Warlocks with Glocks could not, and that is successfully holding bar stock.
Yep, that is a clean start for MadCuzBad on their defensive half, and we are evened out on the round count, 2-2. They are going to be moving actually into kitchen dining themselves. Yo, let's go.
You love to see it.
Also, I feel like we saw a flash of a Valk, but we're not getting a Valk. We're getting the Frost from Archangel instead.
I'm surprised we haven't seen that Valkyrie come out yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
especially since you mentioned how good Flippy was on it, and especially, again, I agree with you on Chalet. There's a lot of nice sneaky Valk cams you can set up.
I mean, just all the rafters on the top floor in and of itself, like, this is just...
Yeah, you almost don't even have to try. Just throw it in any one random corner, and it's gonna be a pain to try to find.
Excuse me.
Nice little Cade Claw on the wall.
I think the
And
mirror ban
for
was
the-
definitely the right call on Chalet. All these sites, every single site has a default, so to speak, mirror strategy that you can even see in ranked. Every site on here has a mirror setup that can provide a lot of usefulness to you.
Yeah, it does look like Super Koopa was debating just potentially throwing his claw up through the hole, but decided he might just want to be a little bit more accurate, ran upstairs. And we are going immediately for, it looks like maybe a trophy side push. I wonder if they identified that no one's really on this side. It's only Flippy hanging out near Solar at the moment. Bit of pressure here on the bathroom windows on the hallways.
Oh, is Worm doing what I think he's doing? I think Worm entered in big garage. He's going to put a hole in the floor at bottom solarium stairs. And that'll give him an angle on that solar stairs player.
Oh, what a great angle that is.
Now the question is Legion going to take the bait? So the flame came out from Friska to push him down, but Flippy made the correct decision to go up and not down. That'll be what saves his life.
Flamed both times, but has actually been saved because I think no one's actually been holding the cross. He's had to run these windows, and even Worm, man, Flippy with the impeccable siege timing.
is slippery.
Yeah, he was just running around and just unstoppable. Haram though, first pick onto stealth off site. Not sure where that happened.
I'm going to guess bathroom window, and sure enough, that's what
probably.
happens. He pushes in. Ooh, a little bit of chip damage trading back and forth between him and Archangel. That will essentially give them top control.
They just need to be careful of that half-wall player because, you know, Archangel can still be quite a danger if left alone. Oh, and yeah, he spots Haram, but unfortunately Haram gets the better of him. 5v3 now for Warlocks with Glocks. They have a minute left to execute this.
Good coverage from Worm there.
Yeah. That would have been so scary to just have him.
Worm had excellent timing making his way up to the west main stairs to get cover for Renegade Melon. Renegade's now going to go for the plant. Top coverage from Friska will come in. It's all down to Bappo, but Bacon will shut him down before I can even get any more into it.
Man, Warlocks with Glocks, they had all of the angles there. Once they got that first pick, they just kind of managed to walk in and make sure to protect all of their teammates for a flawless round.
Beautiful. I mean, I think both teams were actually positioning themselves pretty well.
Yeah, Flippy being as slippery as he was, yeah, that was a beautiful play from him too. You got to give it to him.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it really came down to when Joe Ram got to get that pick off the bathroom window, allowing him to take that space, and then getting the frost. It was just a big snowball effect after that opening pick.
Those first two picks, absolutely critical in Warlocks with Glocks success. But we will be seeing top floor from MadCuzBad. It looks like neither team currently prefers the basement. They're all avoiding it.
I don't blame them.
Which is weird considering Ram is banned, which so there's a lot less vertical that you can open up for free.
That is a really good point.
Coming out. It's stealth on the Valk though this time.
If you're gonna ban the Ram, why not play basement?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the Flores would have been the much more impactful ban because then you can at least. Though I don't actually think if any of the attackers have even played Flores, so we haven't even seen him. Maybe I don't know.
We've seen Flores on the bar attack a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, because he can get that shield for free, but I don't think Warlocks with Glocks brought him out. And I don't remember if MadCuzBad ended up bringing him, but also we didn't have the blue shield from them either. Flippy here playing the classic pantry angle, making sure to cover any pop-ins. I don't think anyone's pushing that direction though. Renegade is a little bit scared of his solar runouts. He is the ace. I don't know. Did he bring the claymores? Did he set those up? Because he's holding it with his gun right now, so I don't think he has any coverage.
Definitely did not.
Yeah. That's a little bit scary. Oh, he did bring claymores. I don't know where they are then. Oh wait, no, he does have them out.
Guess I couldn't see him in the third person. Maybe I was zooming too far out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the lighting. I think they just blended in with all the debris. Wait, is Worms just walking in? He gets a free pick. He's looking for the next one. He doesn't find it as he gets traded out by Super Koopa.
You know, I'm totally fine with that because as Nomad, you place your air jabs down. At that point, you don't have any more utility. You got to pick. You traded
Also,
it out.
Was that
Fair enough.
Archangel on the Pulse on site? I'm a little bit curious about why there, since he was first picked.
You know, if you see somebody on Repel, the new 6v6 game mode announced in Siege X, it can be a little confusing. So we don't know if that was a friendly person on Repel or not. Friska, gonna burn out Stealth. Flippy, though, trading that kill right back out.
Yeah, very even gameplay so far. It's a minute left. Renegade is still kind of stuck on the solar window, not quite confident enough to hop in yet. Oh, they do spot the player on the bomb, and Renegade gets that pick.
That was a good team play between him and Bacon. Bacon shooting out the Grim Bees.
It looks like he still doesn't quite trust walking in through the window, even... Oh, honestly, a good play, as it looks like Flippy's just made his way up solar.
Flippy is so damn slippery. This guy is all over the map.
Is he gonna get a run out? I saw him just hanging out near that bathroom. Super Koopa picks out Renegade, though. That's right on the office wall, I think.
Oh, no!
Oh, Risko flames herself!
No!
Bacon's taken out as well. It's all up to her now to try to make a comeback. Unfortunately, Flippy closing it out. A little bit messy towards the end there from Warlocks with Glocks.
They had an opportunity to win it, but from the positioning, they were never firmly in the driver's seat. Just from man advantage, though, they could have been grouped up, maybe had somebody in library hopping into Ivy. Proved to be their
it looked
detriment.
like their final execute got maybe a little bit lost in the sauce, trying to change it a little bit too much, which allowed MadCuzBad to just take advantage of that Super Koopa, getting those picks right there on the office, and then Flippy cleaning it up.
This will give us an even scoreline, though, a 3-3. These two teams are neck and neck.
Yep. It does look like Warlocks with Glocks are going to be trying the bar defense again. A little bit of a different lineup, though.
I like what they've done with that jammer. I'm curious if they're going to compare it up with a castle.
We don't have a single shield here, though, which makes playing Mez or even Blue a little bit scary.
Well, I think what they're banking on is this jammer and castle combination, because other than straight up meleeing it, MadCuzBad doesn't have the utility to open it. Any type of gadget they throw on it is just going to get muted. There's not even an Ash nor Kali.
Yeah, that's a good point. They just swapped out the Ash. So we'll have to see how they manage to work around that, since slant is such a critical window that needs to be opened if you want to put any sort of pressure on Mez.
Discount mirror.
Yeah, yeah. Getting some nice cameras set up.
You know, with Dokkaebi on the board, I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen her picked yet. There's a lot of intel ops that's being brought out. Dokkaebi could claim that information for herself.
Yeah, that is a good point.
I'm blind. Stealth is on Dokkaebi.
Yeah. I thought you were making a point that Stealth was finally on Doki.
No, I was just like, hey, why haven't we seen a Doki? And then I realized, oh, well, now we get to see a Doki.
Yeah, you were just talking about them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's my secret. I was totally aware the whole time.
Oh, yeah, of course. Looks like Battle's already made their way into office, opening up this soft wall that Warlocks with Glocks has left open. Again, this isn't really a typical setup for most teams where they'll leave that specific office wall open. Usually you'll see the Mez side office wall open, or at least with footholds.
I really like this castle strat that they're doing combined with the mute. It's different, and they're essentially contesting the same thing that a top blue player would. These rotations allowing him to be a little bit slippery. Escape hatch opened up for him. Flippy, though, claiming the first life of the round. That'll be Dark Bacon eliminated. Bappo taking a little bit of damage, getting a kill for himself, though. And the top floor has collapsed all at once. MadCuzBad. They counted down and execute, and all the cards fall right into their favor. It's all down to Friska in this 1 versus 5 now. Stuck in bar stock.
Will that happen? Oh no, and she looks the wrong way. Flippy with the final kill.
MadCuzBad absolutely decimating Warlocks with Glocks that round.
Yeah, it really does look like Warlocks with Glocks do not have bar down. It's been their first defensive site picked multiple times, and they just don't seem very comfortable on it. I don't know if it's something to do with their positioning. I feel like there's definitely room to be worked on. I hope they VOD review that.
You know,
our first basement defense.
I have to apologize to our stats, guys. I am just now coming to mind that I'm supposed to be showing the scoreboard at every round.
Oh, rip.
Rip. Sorry, guys. I'll remember for it. I'll remember going for it. Hey, cut me some slack. Cut me some slack, man. Well, here's your scoreboard for our viewers that are curious as to what is happening to our...
Ooh, Flippy putting on a great performance there. 9-4 right now.
You gotta show it now.
Everything else on Warlocks with Glocks just a bit more even.
10 seconds remaining.
I love Tuberal. It's one of my favorite operators.
Someone didn't make a rotate. Guys?
Is
anyone capable of making a rotate here? Do they not have the lineup for this?
Bacon should have impact. Oh, Bacon has...
no, Bacon runs the shield.
Worm has
impact. We just saw. Worm, we need help.
Worm, door stuck.
Worm, where's the rotate?
Worm, door stuck. Worm.
No, to be fair, we also have Maestro with the bailiff. Come on, guys. Who's getting that rotate?
Surely it's Maestro. All right.
Finally.
Thank you,
Maestro.
Renegade
figured out that, hey guys, we're missing a little bit of an important rotate.
I do like the strats Warlocks with Glocks are going with here. It's not like I'm watching a ranked game. These guys do have like site setups that are unique to them.
Yeah. There's some thought put here into what's going on, how they're setting up the map. They are playing differently than you'll usually see in your average ranked game. Got the tuber out to stall that main wall. Looks like Super Koopa is rotating around. He is very scared of any of the hop outs, but it doesn't look like there are any roamers.
You know, if I'm Bappo, I'm saving that grenade for the Tuberal Frost. And that's exactly what they did.
Ooh. Beautifully done. Alright, and with that, also with that Osa here too, man, that can be really annoying to be up against. Also, they have Bacon and a Meister Cam just staring down the Osa. They also have spotted Vriska playing on that bookshelf. A lot of the vertical is being opened up by Flippy though, so it's getting scary to play on site. Worm is taken out first by Archangel.
Warlocks with Glocks having no roamers to contest this floor being ripped up while the breach is open. Essentially fish in a barrel, but Friska sending a nitro exactly where it needed to go. That'll be Flippy and the buck removed off the board. Archangel making his way down the fireplace stairs, but Osa, played by Bappo, pushed his way.
Free to try to set up this shield though, maybe even go for a plant behind it. Oh no, that very extended barrel gives Vriska away. To be fair, they already knew it was there. Bappo gets that kill and the plant is going down behind the shield. It doesn't even matter that the Maestro Cam is there. Actually, wait, did they stop the plant?
Oh man! It just the side of his arm was just a little bit exposed. That allowed Bacon to get a kill, and then Joe Ram came into connector and got a kill of his own. Archangel in blue hallway now. 15 seconds in this 2 versus 2. It's anyone's round. But Joe Ram is going to kick up Archangel, putting Dokkaebi in the 1v2. Will not come out on top. Joe Ram, 3-piece for the round. Warlocks with Glocks skating barely out of that round.
Yeah, dude, with that Osa shield, they're protecting them from the Maestros and everything. I thought it was free. It was over for Warlocks with Glocks, but they just managed to find that sliver of exposed skin to stop the plants.
Was it 2v4 at that point?
It was something
I think it was
not very good. I don't remember the exact score.
I think it was 2v4 at the time of plant. I think the Therm was planting behind the Osa. Bappo on the Osa was in for coverage. Bacon was able to stop the plant of the Osa.
Yeah.
And then Bappo got caught from connector by Bandit, played by Joe. Made it a 2v2, and then Joe picked up the last 2 of the rounds. Clash being this sparky, shocky wall of death.
Yeah, very very annoying Clash player as usual. Again, Bacon just showing off that he's still a critical playmaker there.
We're tied up again in this series. Neither one of these teams are giving the other an inch as far as score count goes.
Yep, it does look like we are going back to the kitchen dining site. This was where MadCuzBad got shut down very quickly by a rush play. They're definitely not going to be trying that again, so we'll have to see what a more normal attack looks like from them, and if Warlocks with Glocks are able to adapt and, you know, play this the usual way it's supposed to go. Stealth immediately setting up some claymores, I think, below, maybe even watching, see if he can catch anyone trying to sneak their way in. Flippy with a nice angle into kitchen. Decides to just back off and make sure to add just some of that phantom pressure.
I think Bacon tried to send a nitro up through that kitchen hatch, but Flippy just opened up the line of sight and bailed off of it, wisely so.
Got a lot of patience here. Flippy, I think, is maybe looking for someone to come open the castle barricade so he can take a peek, see if anyone's playing around piano. And Zof has very kindly blown that open, and it looks like Zof's gonna keep playing there. Archangel actually rotating all the way to top mez. Library Hall is barricaded off. But Renegade here, honestly, won't even be... Doesn't look like he's very comfortable playing inside of Library. He just wants to play further back. It's a little bit scary, though, if anyone starts getting onto the rappel. Or onto the double window rappel. So
Toxic Babe sent out by Worm. It will stop the K9 door, at least, but for a moment. Seems like they're having a hard time clearing out this top floor position with the setup that Warlocks with Glocks has. Bappo going underneath, trying to use one of those Ash breaching charges. Push a rotation out, maybe try to get the electricity off the wall too. I think that's what he's hunting for, but Worm is going to get got from it.
Electricity's still up, but it probably won't be for long, since, again, that contest is pretty much over. He's looking to see if anyone else may be trying to sneak up and stop him. It's all up to, I think, Renegade, who's a little bit alone upstairs. Yeah, there's a little bit of cover from Malusi on Solar, so he doesn't have to worry about his back very much, but he has decided to back out a little bit, playing the shotgun in bathroom. Just waiting. Oh, Briska gets a pick onto Flippy, with Zupa killing Bacon right after, so it's still man advantage for MadCuzBad. Renegade trying to get sorry, that's actually, yeah. Briska gets a pick. Renegade was trying to get some picks, but just doing a ton of damage instead. Picks up Supa Koopa, and it's a 3v2 now, which started as a man advantage, but there's just no time left. Archangel itself have to make something happen. They don't even have time to get into sight. There's just no time.
Warlocks with Glocks did a good job. Pause, please.
Oh, Worm is asking for a pause.
Give it to me, please. Give me the option to pause.
Yeah. We will just pause for a moment here.
Tech pause?
Oh, okay, yeah, it looks like Worm is potentially going to go restart their game.
Oh, that give me a second to show the scoreboard, because I totally didn't forget to do it.
There you go. Show the scoreboard.
I totally
Let's go.
didn't forget to do it this time. I'm sorry to all the folks that run the stats here for TBI League. Please Do not send me to the gallows. Yeah,
It
honestly,
looks like
I think
though.
that round just came out to Warlocks with Glocks had such a good setup up top that MadCuzBad, they couldn't clear it in time to actually get a good execute. If they would have had the man count and the positioning like a whole minute 30 earlier, maybe a totally different story. But as that round was counting down 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, then it was done. You know, they had to give up that fight in piano. Renegade, when we put the POV on him and he was shooting those two players, they were just sprinting back and forth across Ivy and Office. They like wasn't even really responding to Renegade being in piano. I think that was just like the push, the pressure of the time that was left to them.
Yeah, you could absolutely see the power of this sort of vertical hold that Warlocks with Glocks set up on the kitchen dining. You typically want, yeah, a good amount of people. Even though Worm died early, Worm died fast, they still had to do so much clear top floor to make sure that no one could flank or hold any verticals on them, that the time just kept running away from them. But yeah, after this pause though, we are obviously, as you have noticed, Warlocks with Glocks are done their defensive gameplay, at least in regulation. We'll have to see again. Considering how close both of these teams are, I would not be surprised by an overtime on Chalet. Um,
I think they're ready. All right. Well, we didn't have to wait too long, and I'm grateful for
yeah,
that.
very
because...
nice. This is a nice normal tech pause. Considering sometimes things can get a little bit longer. Sometimes you'll need a rehost because maybe the you completely lose connection. Sometimes the game is weird like that. It's Siege. It's full of bugs.
well, I'm glad it happened when it happened because I was officially out of bullshit to just be saying to not be sitting in silence.
Yeah, so perfect timing. Thank you, Worm.
Perfect timing. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Heading back over to bar stock, though, it'd be MadCuzBad's turn at this.
They are definitely, at least, they had a very, very strong defense on this the first time they held it. We'll have to see if Warlocks with Glocks have learned anything, at least on their attacking side, to see if they can try to shut this down any better. But, this is, at least for them, looks a lot more of a comfortable defensive site than it did for Warlocks with Glocks.
Yeah, I think Warlocks with Glocks has went here twice and lost both times. MadCuzBad has went here once, and they won it once.
Yep. And I think, if I remember correctly, they won it pretty convincingly as well. They did not seem like they were struggling whatsoever. Alright, Worm getting just some windows opened early for some pressure. Making sure to just open up those angles. And oh, actually, we've got the Flores here. I was just talking about how Flores is great for clearing off shields and stuff. Yeah, I think throw a touch of utility, try to get this this drone out, Oh, they are running the nuke though, but the Thatcher, yeah.
There you
That's
go.
That's a beautiful shield clear. I love that.
Good
Thatcher,
teamwork
Flores,
from those
best
folks.
Combo. I love it. Looks like they're trying to clear the other Mez shield as well. Don't know if they got to it or if Archangel's able to shoot that down.
Super Koopa and Archangel being the two main lines of defense for this upstairs hold. Flippy, though, on Fireplace there, surely he'll be able to provide some coverage if a hop-in from K9 double was to take place. But so far, it looks like the bulk of the push will be coming from Piano straight into Super Koopa.
Yeah, it looks to be... It looks like they're getting a little bit stalled out here, because no one's even come to open any of the walls. Did they even bring any hard breach?
They
I don't see
did
a hard
not.
breacher. And... Oh, okay, so Bacon has the hard breach gadget. But really, it just feels like it's just coming down to Warlocks with Glocks trying to see if they can find any sort of gunplay. Flippy's taken a little bit of damage here on these fireplace stairs.
That'll be done from Worm. 50 seconds and counting, though. No one has died yet. making their way into the
Something
site now.
happened.
Frost will be the first one to fall. Bacon and Worm, deadly combination as they storm up top. 40 seconds left, and they have full top control now.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to make for that big window take now, opening up the first floor site window. Oh, Worm gets taken out by Flippy, who was hiding in mud, and Stealth has to move out of the way of the final floor is drone. No! Flippy and Papo get free picks. That is not the way. You guys have to look for frost mats on that window.
And just like
Warlocks
that,
with Glocks.
MadCuzBad.
Yeah. Final person
Man.
out of time.
I clipped the wrong moment of the round. I clipped Worm walking in and smacking 2 people because I was like, okay. Warlocks with Glocks got it.
Yeah, you think it's over, right? But man, MadCuzBad just took advantage. Warlocks with Glocks maybe getting a little bit too comfortable. We're like, oh yeah, we've got an easy man advantage, and then just threw it all away.
Yeah, I think, again, they were down to that 40-second timer, and then they just kind of panicked at that point. That's what it seems to be from my point of view. But MadCuzBad, second time on Barstock, second time they've won it.
Attackers need to locate.
Yeah, again, this time a little bit less convincingly, but they did manage to take advantage of the end of the round there. Again, the timer being the defender's 6th operator. Always there to have your back, you know?
Attackers have located a bomb.
I think this is the first time we've seen MadCuzBad going to
Ooh,
basement.
yeah. They're actually going for a basement site as well. You are correct.
Yeah, Warlocks or Glocks, they've went down here once. They've won it. They had a big play from Clash and Joe.
10 seconds.
Well, it's Clash from Bacon and Bandit and Joe, but
And this looks to be a top floor, or at least like a first floor extension as well. This is, again, you'll see this from teams, especially since having that dining hatch, control of that can be very powerful if the attackers try to go for a trench take. Because you just get so many angles into the default plants.
if there's a person I want roaming, it's Flippy, because this guy knows how to not die. He knows how to be slippery. And on Chalet, with the size of the map, that's really what you need. You just need to open these hatches, make lines of sight, don't get caught, make them constantly fear that pressure of your roam.
Yeah, looks like he's managed to make his way back into his preferred position in dining. So, no, he's actually just being his usual
just
slippery self. He's just
man.
running all over the place.
He is so damn slippery.
He's just off on his own little adventure. It does look like... Oh, I think they were running the fuse strat to get rid of electricity on the wall.
Yeah, they sent some fuse through mezzanine, probably like 2 pucks. Yeah, so 2 cluster charges worth. Makes a line of sight down into it that allowed the breach to be opened up.
Beautiful free cam, by the way. I gotta give it to you.
Thank you, thank you.
But yeah, very nice that main breach is open. It looks like everyone is still very scared of Flippy. Flippy doing actually a great job at stalling more time because just everyone's been looking for him, and now he's actually basically back at site. He's decided, you know what? I've wasted enough time. I'm just gonna go hang out in site again.
You know, and I think if if he could see what we could see, he would know the job's not done yet up top. Fuse still has 2 more cluster charges, and they also still have a sledge. But with all this opening up around happening for them, I think they're still a little cognitive of the threat of a roam above, at least.
I'm surprised that Bacon didn't put a fuse charge on that hatch because he could have very easily gotten rid of that Cade Claw without too much effort.
Oh, look at Flippy being a rat. He is so ready from the walk-in, though. Super Koopa, Nitro through the floor. That'll take the sledge off. That's what makes sledge so dangerous about ripping up spots in the
Bacon
floor.
finds Flippy, though.
You get
No
drummed
ratting
out.
allowed there.
No ratting allowed. This is a rat-free server here. 30 seconds and counting, though, and it seems like the push has rotated its way to the wine and not snowmobile, though. Go-Yo canisters going off, delaying it out. Stealth picking up a kill. It's now a 4-3 in favor of Warlocks with Glocks.
Time is running out. Fuse getting peeked. Vriska with the pick onto stealth. And looking to fight the connector player as well. I'm not sure if that's not quite a down. But again, time just running out. Bappo getting 2. 5 seconds left. It's all up to Vriska. And I'm not sure where she is right now.
Outside the wall, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's not where you want to be with no time left.
You know, I thought Fuse was gonna do it to him. I really thought because you know if he would have got that kill in the connector and then in blue, that was totally more winnable. But you know, ifs and what, hold out both hands, shit in one, wish in the other. You know how it goes. A tactical timeout will come out for Warlocks with Glocks as MadCuzBad is now setting at match point for this first map of the night. See if this tactical timeout turns into a round conversion for them.
Yeah, they definitely have a little bit to figure out since their attacks have just not been working. Even when they've been getting some of these first picks, they've been letting MadCuzBad take control of the round, take it back in the end.
I didn't forget to show the scoreboard. I'm a good noodle.
I mean, don't worry. The timeout will show the scoreboard.
I'm a good noodle. I'm a good noodle. I'm a good noodle.
Maybe.
Anyways, heading over
right.
into round, let's see if my math is right, 12. That is what 5 plus 6 is 11, and that puts us in the round 12.
Exactly.
Right?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm an engineer. I have a degree. I have a degree that says I can do
studied
math.
engineering.
Yeah, you could tell. You know, not many people can do the quick maths like that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we're heading upstairs for MadCuzBad's potential last site defense that they will have to do on Chalet. They could close it out here, or we could get overtime. These two teams have been so evenly matched. If MadCuzBad was to win this round, it'd be for the first time in the entire series that a team had a 2-point lead over the other.
Yeah, I am honestly not surprised that MadCuzBad chose top floor instead of going kitchen dining. They did get shut down pretty handily last time Warlocks with Glocks attacked that site. And this was, again, one of those sites where Warlocks with Glocks had the advantage last time, but they just kind of let it fall apart. Flippy is looking like he's going to be going for this run out. I think he probably heard the Claymore being placed in the corner.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
I think he's just going to wide swing. I think he's waiting for the rope.
Yeah, he knows that the Claymore's there.
Come on.
He's waiting for it. Oh, yeah. He knows it. Oh. He backed out. Renegade knows that a hole was open, but doesn't look like anyone is going for it. He's setting up a drone here.
And you can't blame the guy. Flippy,
Yeah.
being as slippery as Flippy is, has then positioned himself to West Main Stairs. Dokkaebi, whether she realizes it or not,
I don't know, yeah.
just outside of Flippy's claws.
They may not be aware that Flippy's just waiting on these stairs. Oh, the drone is coming in. Okay, they do spot him.
Oh, he's there now.
Yeah, flash coming in. Also a call coming in to make sure to try to catch him off, but Flippy's actually decided to just run all the way back. Bacon with the first pick onto Archangel.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It looks like he's entered into Trophy, taking control here and just watching for any sort of cheeky flanking.
Being
Very scared of this.
cognizant. Yeah, that Ivy window. I think Flippy might try to have come up for it, but a nice hop in from Joe.
What is that?
That's insane. What a madman.
He
Oh!
spots Goyo and was a little bit too busy reloading. He's also playing safe in this closet. Decides he wants to rotate into the bathroom instead.
This round is razor thin margins, even though the man advantage is in Warlocks with Glock's favor. Flippy picking up a kill to his name. A little bit of fire is going to cause Stealth to reposition out. He'll fall victim to Worm. It's 3 versus 2. Make that 3 versus 1. Warlocks with Glocks in the driver's seat for this round. I think we see overtime here. It's all down to Super Cooper in this 1v3.
Wait, does he not spot? He didn't spot Vriska just hiding in the plants.
That's the tree buff.
He was just sitting there.
That's a tree buff right there.
All right, we
My
hit overtime.
goodness.
Just like I predicted.
Oh yeah, I don't. Dude,
Yeah, no.
these two teams are going to give us a single point match here. I would not be surprised at all if this is an 8-7 for somebody.
Yeah, absolutely neck and neck. This is honestly anybody's game. I think it's just going to come down to whoever ends up making the least amount of mistakes. Backo and Flippy with very, very nice scoreboards. Both in double digits. Though, to be fair, we got Vriska and Haram both in double digits as well. From Warlocks with Glocks. It does look like...
Heading to bar stock, which they've won every time they have went to bar stock. This is all reliable for them. They're 2 for 2 on it. Let's see if they go 3 for 3 or if Warlocks at Glocks makes the adjustments that they need to make. So far, I think really the big... what's the words I'm looking for? What has spelled their doom for this is that the delay that MadCuzBad has done. Every time they've secured up top, there's been less than a minute left from the work. Last time they came down to 40 seconds. Despite the fact that they had a strong man advantage, I think it was 5v3 at that point, they hit a lot of frost mats, and that was very unlucky for them.
Yeah, this is absolutely MadCuzBad's round 2 win right now. This is currently their best defensive site. We still have Frost on the board, but let's hope that Warlocks with Glocks maybe keep an eye on their feet a little bit closer, you know? And we'll see if this turns out any differently.
You definitely can't blame Super Koopa for bringing the Frost. It was so effective last time.
Yeah, we're seeing the Thatcher setup again to deny just any sort of mute from stopping a Flores. Nice combo there with Worm, just waiting on slant to see if anyone decides to peek him or is not ready for the castle window opening. Ooh, Flores drone shot down, ready this time. They might try to combo it with Worm hopping in.
I think they do. I think they do, because Castle's going to be
waiting.
forced to wide swing it. Yep, and that is what's going to happen. Good job on Worm there.
That's Mez for free, though. He's going
With
to be
good
a
time.
bit
Great
careful
timing.
of-
Bappo, though.
Oh,
Nitro through the floor.
He's been great at throwing those nitros.
Oh, Flippy,
Flippy's
though.
with-
This could be a
He's
big
being
backstab.
sneaky. I don't think anyone's ready, but the castle barricade's in the way. Stealth takes out Vriska. Flippy's actually completely locked out of the flank.
He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it.
Yeah.
He's going to go for it. He's thinking about
I mean,
it.
It could be free. There's one person here on drone. There's no one else.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Haram taken out.
That is case as well.
Yeah.
Flippy's not going to play
And-
the case, though. He has a 4v2.
Yeah.
Why does he need to? He can just retreat off.
Again, very clean round. Bacon downed as well, trying to push through short. Flippy on the return there. It's all up to Worm to try to make something happen. But again, as we've seen, MadCuzBad very confident here on this bar defense. It would take just multiple mistakes for them to lose it out here. It looks like Worm whiffing a couple of his shots. He knows that someone's playing right under him. Managed to pick up stealth. But he's gonna be walking into a crossfire, and he was.
I think he also
unfortunately
dropped
not
into a
able to do too
mat.
much. Yeah, I'm not sure. Potentially.
I think he. Yeah, he might. It doesn't matter. He had 3
Yeah,
guns.
I saw the down, so I wasn't quite sure where everything was going there. But with that, it will be Warlocks with Glocks' turn to defend. And it looks like they're going to be going to Kitchen Dining next. To be fair, this has been a site that they've seen a lot of success on.
You know, Warlocks with Glocks had a much better pace for that. It was just really unfortunate for them that Flippy came up and shut that down. What they had was a 3-4, and then it became 4-2. And then they had to grab the case. They have that big start to the one-person man advantage going against them. So honestly, as near flawless of a round that it was for MadCuzBad, there's a universe where Warlocks with Glocks win that. Just a couple small tweaks there could have been a difference for him.
But again, that was definitely MadCuzBad's round to win. This will be Warlocks with Glocks round to win if they want to keep any chance of winning this out, because you know, match point for MadCuzBad again.
I wonder if we get a maximum OT here.
Yep, I think it's very possible considering how well they've been playing this kitchen dining site right now. Warlocks with Glocks just have to hold on for one more round, and then they're going to succeed in one of their attacks, which I think both teams right now have not been as comfortable on attack. They've definitely been a bit more defender-sided.
Oh, he's just ready for this nitro. He's asking for somebody to repel
He
here.
wants someone, yeah.
He's asking for it, begging.
No one is going to be taking the bait, though. Ooh, looks like Archangel with a much faster take there. Babo gets taken out, though, and Stealth gets a trade. Stealth actually gets Worm and Renegade both walking into Piano. Don't know if he hopped in through bathroom, where exactly he came in from.
I know one thing. This is a stark difference from the last time we seen them attack this. Last time they had 15, 20 seconds left before they had this top control, and this time, that is not the case. They got it in a hurry. 2 full minutes in a 4v3 with top floor almost all but secured. Joe Ram being the only person that's contesting this on the Solarium stairs. He was droned out, shot the drone, has not gave it up just yet.
Drone.
A nice shot on stealth. Wow, what a good read. What a good read for him. Making it a 3-3 here.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, he evens it out, and again, it's still very much winnable for Warlocks with Glocks. It looks like Haram is looking to do a bit of a flank, though. The Twitch coming in. Oh, that timing.
Yes, he dropped
Could have
for
had
him.
a free kill. Yeah.
He dropped for him. Almost had him in time.
Yeah, but instead it looks like Flippy's actually going to be taking advantage of this lack of trophy defense.
A little worried about that solar player. Supa Koopa, though, picking up a kill on Fiska. Fully blinded out. He can't see shit. He's in a Banshee, hops in, able to hop out. Bacon Lord, though, taking a good amount of damage. Joe getting another kill off screen.
Wait.
Flippy again, the Fenrir blinding him.
30 seconds left, though. There's still plenty of time for Archangel to get these 2 picks. Bacon and Haram not exactly having the perfect crossfire, so it might end up being just 2 1s.
Well, Bacon's at a literal 1 HP, maybe 5 or 10, but very low health. Just 1 bullet's all it's going to take from him. He overextends just by a little bit. That's all it's going to take for him to do it.
Wait, is that a punch hole?
I think
Oh,
he's
Archangel trying to bait out that plant. He gets off, and the time is just ticking against him, and he has to stick it. But everyone's too close, yeah.
Operators, you are out of time.
Another...
Max
this is max OT.
overtime.
Also, how many rounds have we lost to time here? These are 4 rounds that I think have been won on time.
You know, and I don't
At this
think
point.
either one of these teams are really slow on the gun. It's just that all these defenses have had setups and crossfires and positioning that they get a kill, sure, but it's traded right back out, so there was no map control gained or lost.
It's honestly, when I think Chalet, I don't think the timer runs out, right? Like, you go to a map like Cafe, yeah, sometimes you'll run out of time because everyone always needs to get on the roof to clear it. But Chalet? Guys, there's windows outside all the time.
Well, these two teams have been giving us a hell of a match. I mean, it has just been back and forth. There hasn't been a single time in this entire series where one team has had more than 1 point over the other.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly close map so far. And to be fair, right? Going into overtime, both teams have guaranteed themselves at least 1 point. I should have probably mentioned it when we were actually at 6-6, but, you know, I'll mention it now. So they are fighting over that final point. To whoever gets it will get 2 points versus the 1 point.
Well, if history were to repeat itself, Warlocks with Glocks did win the last time they attacked MadCuzBad defending upstairs.
Yeah. Though they do have a bit of a different setup. Flippy actually choosing to have, yeah, one of his scopos is just watching the solar windows, which is a choice. Because there's no way he's getting that one back.
Well, it's not like he's the type of guy that needs to teleport to be slippery. This guy could be slippery with a clash, I would imagine. He is just all over the damn map. Let's see what they're trying to do here. It seems so far like they're more interested in the solar side. Little to nothing is being done for the library side. Renegade on the solar repel here.
Yeah, again, this is classic for Warlocks with Glocks. I think we've seen them attempt solar side takes for the entirety of this. Yeah, that Scopo shield's been cleared out. Archangel trying to get a C4 out maybe. Unfortunately does not get anyone. Renegade smartly backs away from that. Archangel knows, I think, that someone's on, I think, was it West Main window? Yeah,
yep,
Worm is trying to hunt him down. Yeah, spots him on the staircase there. Right now, Archangel being very smart, not peeking. If they want to get rid of him on the stairs, they're gonna have to work together and probably hop in at the same time.
Ooh,
looks like Archangel's actually been chased off.
Good flames done to him. I think the Goyo canister got exploded. That's what done the bulk of that damage. Bappo getting a kill on Friska, though, off the screen.
Archangel here on this vert. If they're not ready for him, though, you might get a free pick. Bacon is just kind of waiting. Oh, and they're not ready. Flippy is well on this flank here in kitchen. MadCuzBad with the wild roams. Bacon does end up taking out Archangel, but Flippy is still out there. Still trying to be a menace right there. Honestly, Warlocks with Glocks a little bit weak here on the flank watch.
Oh, the 45 seconds left. They have solar stairs, and they have got to make it happen. A good kill on stealth. It's not over yet. It is going to come down to 30 seconds, however.
Yeah, they need to start trying to execute this plan if they're gonna have any chance. Sledge getting it down. Oh no! Bappo's been
good coverage. Renegade!
It's all up to Super Koopa. And it doesn't matter! Renegade with a 3K to end it all!
My goodness. These two teams were so neck and neck the entire time. In rounds that look like it's going to go one way, goes the other. They just now won it out in a 3-4? Is it 3-4? Yeah, 3-4 there when they pushed up the solar.
Wow. Honestly, again, partly goes to show you how powerful some of those Grim Bees are. Bappo was immediately detected once the bees went out. Gave Renegade a free pick. I don't know what happened with a second player, if they lined up a little bit with Bappo. And then just a clean final pick onto Cade.
Well, I got to commend both teams. All these rounds came down to just moments. And there's a lot of rounds where a team is suffering a mana advantage, but they did not lose hope. They did not falter. And they came back and won the round for them. And ultimately, those two teams were very evenly matched.
Incredible performance, yeah, from both sides. Honestly, neither team should feel bad about that game. That was so well played.
Well, I'm going to throw up a 10-minute timer. Surely it doesn't take us all 10 minutes to do it, but we're going to give both of these two teams a moment to refresh. I myself need to go use the restroom, get a drink of water. I encourage you all to get some snacks. Don't go anywhere too far and too long. We'll be right back for the second map, Cafe Warlocks with Glocks versus MadCuzBad. Don't go anywhere, folks. And welcome back, everybody. I told you it wouldn't take all 10 minutes. It only took us about 5 to get everybody good, refreshed, hydrated, and ready. I hope you did so yourself. We are ready for map 2, Cafe of Warlocks with Glocks versus MadCuzBad.
Yeah, let's go. Again, I hope this one will be just as exciting as our last game on Chalet. Again, these teams have been really putting up a fight. Though, to be fair, with the time troubles that both teams have been having, I wonder if that'll be exacerbated on Cafe, if things will just start taking even longer, considering how much more time it takes for things to work out.
Cafe is definitely for attackers much slower. So we've seen a lot of rounds die at a time on Chalet. I can't imagine that is going to be easier here.
Yeah. And again, BB ban, immediate. This is the classic ban. Maybe a Ying ban out of Warlock with Glocks. Ying can sometimes be just very powerful on executes. But there's a couple other options that you could get rid of if you don't like.
Ram
The
again. Do they
Ram?
just not like Ram?
Huh. Maybe they're just Ram haters. Yeah,
Maybe
maybe.
Ram
To be
haters.
fair, right? She's super good, to be fair, on any of the lower floor sites. You just throw your Ram stuff down and just the entire floor's gone.
That is true. That is true.
A zombie ban or Mira?
It has to be a zombie.
Ah.
Mira. I mean,
Looks like
I guess we're just gonna have
The-
the same ban phase in just a different order because
this
if you
looks like the
don't ban a
exact-
zombie here, like attacking upstairs can be an actual nightmare.
you're basically just giving them like free, easy control of piano if you leave a zombie up. But I'm curious about the Mira because as strong as Mira is, I feel like she's not as powerful on Cafe, considering there's a lot of angles that you can actually pop her canisters from pretty easily, even from outside or through verticals. We've already seen complaints about the very, very original bans, right? Basically, just, run it from the top. We've already seen this.
It's the same bands in a different order. It went, and that's probably just because the team swapped, as far as sides go. But it was Ram, Blackbeard, Azami, Mirror last time.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
So.
defused by attackers.
Heading upstairs for
Alright.
the first defense of this map. I'm sure we're going to see just as close as watch as we did last time. Bappo on the mute. I imagine he's going to do a little bit of a closet magic here. So he's double jammer. Okay. So I don't particularly like this jammer because it can just get popped out from the hatch here.
Yeah.
This one's great. And if he does one here, that's also great. Because
You
they
could basically
have
just
to
cover.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they
wall.
got a util. They have to nade
Ooh,
it.
yeah.
And even nading it's not
Appo knows
guaranteed.
those positions.
And I would be surprised if he didn't put some holes here and try to play inside a closet. But
Yeah.
we're
Though
gonna
they
find
don't
out.
have the castle to help him out, because usually if you're playing a mute in the cigar closet, you are going to be having a castle off that double door
That is true.
between piano and cigar.
At least in a
Otherwise,
zombie.
it's very scary.
At least in a zombie
Yeah.
to put some pressure, but a zombie
Yeah.
off the board won't be
Something
an
to
option.
protect you, but I don't think mute will be playing in there as much as we actually might be seeing it from Warlocks with Glocks though, because I know Bacon loves that mute strat. So, yeah.
Curiosity question. I
Mhm.
should know more about this league than what I do, so I'm gonna preface with an apology. Is
Yeah.
Aura allowed to be played yet? I doubt it because we haven't seen her.
I think this league has a bit of a timer on her, so I think she's not legal quite yet. Again, it's been a while since I've been super active here as well. But I'm pretty sure Aurora is currently banned.
Free Ma operator. Free her.
Yeah.
She didn't do nothing wrong. Let her out. Tokai
Worm
call going to go
immediately
out
with a
early.
quick
Worm though
entry.
going on the hunt.
Trying to
Oh,
make sure to
Flippy's going to
clear-
smoke him. There's no way Flippy didn't notice.
Oh yeah, Flippy's waiting.
They have passed each other like two ships in the night. That is
Yeah.
insane. Like the timing of the Doki call must have just ran out. Like he must have just hung up outside of earshot. But nonetheless, neither Flippy nor Worm were aware of how close each other were to killing each other.
Yeah, Flippy very patiently holding it though. If Worm is not going to be covering that angle, it might be a free kill for Flippy.
Flippy's definitely the more ready out of the two here for this gunfight.
Yeah. I mean, that camera is gone. Flippy's just waiting for someone to just walk up white without making any sort of noise. Oh, Flippy actually is running
A questionable reposition, in my opinion.
to pillar. Worm knows that something is up, though. Worm is following those feet, and Flippy was the one not ready this time. Wow.
Well, that surely will be a free hack if he
Oh.
chooses to go for it, though.
He knows someone's on white, and Worm gets a second. He gets Archangel.
God, this guy's nuts.
Bacon with the third pick. They just need to try to get an execute down. Bacon's actually shut down by Bappo. Immediately traded out by Worm. It's all up to Stealth, who's on a single HP. Takes out Worm. 3 more people to go. He spotted Gridlock. Didn't quite hit. And Haram just spraying through the wall. Finishes the round.
I was so preoccupied with this first floor clear, and I was like, okay, the top floor, they're not ready to execute yet. Like, we don't need to look at this quite yet. And by the time he made it back to the top of the steps, they had already swung into util dumpling cocktail windows and just smoked them out.
Honestly, great timing and coordination there, using those picks from Worm and making sure to just follow up with that execute immediately, while MadCuzBad were probably still reeling from those first picks.
Yeah.
All right, looks like immediately into kitchen next. They do not want to replay that top floor.
You can't blame him. That was
Yeah.
that was both really good and really bad for MadCuzBad. Like they had the opening picks that they needed to. The roam game was excellent, but they had anchoring on site just came up short. Fell victim to some
And I
window
feel like
repels there.
Flippy got like a second too impatient, and then Worm just managed to take advantage of that.
Yeah, if he would have just
really-
kind of like lurked in laundry, it would have been totally different.
Yeah. Well, we are seeing Flippy on the Scopos, and to be fair, I think on a map like Cafe,
10 seconds to go.
Scopos is going to be can be a very sneaky operator. You can play a very deep roam and still get away pretty safely.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
All right. Let's see what Warlocks with Glocks are cooking. We do have Bacon on the Monty. Does look like they're potentially doing a white side take, considering where all the defenders are popping
There's
out.
no
And-
way. There's no way in the year of our Lord 2025 that someone climbs up on the scissor lift at River Spawn
Ow.
and gets a kill. That
What was that?
that's
I have no words. It sounds like you don't either.
I don't know if I clipped that in time. I did not. I only got them shit talking each other afterwards. Oh my goodness.
Very sad. Very sad.
I
But yeah,
was
that was certainly something.
my brain left the chat. It was just insane that
Yeah.
we just seen that.
Looks like Worm wants to make their way into code check. But we are seeing Bappo on the flank. If this isn't... They may have just misdroned this. He's pushing up early. Yeah, they're not looking. Grid is getting taken down. Bappo manages to get the flank off. It is an even man count now, but Bappo's still left to wander somewhere.
Attackers have recovered their
Oh,
diffuser.
Renegade
The attackers
taking a
lost
ton of damage. Stealth taking out Vriska.
This is
Well, it
shaping
looked
up
like
to
a good
be
start,
a
Mac.
MadCuzBad round for sure here.
Yeah. They
Well-
are taking this back. They see the castle. I think Bacon's trying to bait him in. And no, Worm actually gets
Koopa.
picked off. It's all up to Bacon to try to take these people down. Oh,
Oh, he's
needs
just
to
doing
reload
his
pistol,
damnedest.
Yeah.
He's just doing his damnedest here.
no.
He's got 3 people that know he's there. Oh no,
Yeah.
he jumped
Renegade
out.
gets
His
picked
Renegade
off.
got in. Oh
I don't think
no.
Kochek was the play here, guys. I don't know.
Ah.
Oh, he does have intel on where Malusi is. Gets 1. He's got 3 more to go.
Bacon
And as the
is
Monty, that's
a
a bit of a
clutch
tall
player.
order. We've got.
There's no way
we've
he
got
gets
a
to jump in and win this,
prone.
though. There's no way he gets to jump in
Oh,
and win
I
this.
think he knows. Yeah.
No.
And it doesn't matter. Archangel wins it anyways. Yeah.
So
The
far,
idiotist,
we are
super shorty.
following the same trajectory as we seen on the last match, where these two teams,
1
just
to
like
1.
to trade it out 1-1. They want us here all night for this matchup. I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I mean, the match is very entertaining for me.
They want all the viewers to get as much content as possible. Alright. It does look like MadCuzBad are going to rotate back to top floor. They've decided, you know what, maybe we figured out what went wrong top floor. And we'll see if it works out better this time.
You seeing much variation in their site setup? I mean, I'm seeing no Valkyrie out of Flippy. Instead, he's
I
grabbing
think
souls.
Flippy's just gonna be the Scopos player now, it looks like.
Bappo off the mute. Archangel instead will be playing it. Different
good
approach.
idea to run the Warden.
I don't know where he's...
Especially for top floor, you really never know if someone's gonna try a Ying rush strat with the plant. We are getting the mute jammers on the walls, not quite as precisely placed as Bappo, but still in good positions.
It'll still work. Be easier to shoot than what Bappo did. Oh, shit.
But where's the take? It looks like it's still gonna be a lot of pressure from the back, or at least everyone's coming to the roof from the back. We'll have to see where they end up at the end, since... Again, everyone gets to the roof. This is classic cafe gameplay. Everyone repel to the roof. Let's open the hatches. Let's AFK up here for the first minute or so, you know?
Cafe can be pretty slow because of that, but I gotta give it to both of these teams here, or at least the attacking of Warlocks with Glocks. They have been efficient. They haven't been reckless, but they've been efficient.
Yep. Ooh, getting a nice nade to clear out that Malusi gadget. Don't think that would get the mute jammer, but one of the mutes have already been popped off as the wall is getting opened. Bappo here playing Pixel. Yeah, Shield will get droned out. He is going to hunt out the drone. No one there to really catch him. We have Flippy on a nice little boost angle here. Staying cheeky and laundry. Maybe hoping. Yeah.
Oh, he's just on the roof. Alright, let's get back on Bappo. They're pushing in on him. Well, just saving his life. That'll be the last grenade that Gridlock had in her pocket.
Yeah, nothing else really to clear him out of here unless a Capitao decides to try to flame him out. But again, we've got Wamidus. If there's any more hidden there, it may just not work out.
The attacker's bomb has been dropped.
Bappo's just this thorn in the side on Pixel. A couple of Gridlocks were actually shot. I think that was a bit of a miss, though. Renegade picks up stealth. I know Vriska is trying... Or, sorry, I think that was Haram. Not Vriska.
Oh, that window repel.
Gets a pick, immediately traded.
Oh, Bappo trying to thread the needle, just narrowly missing out, though. Flippy getting a kill off screen, and Bappo will be down. It's effectively down to just Flippy and Supa Koopa. 3v3, technically speaking, but more realistically, 2-3.
Yeah, who's got the diffuser, though? I think... Is diffuser been lost? Oh, no, it's on site. I think they have to know that he's down, right?
Yeah, they see him down. I just think they realize it's probably not
But they're
worth
running out of
cleaning it
time. Again, 20 seconds left. They need to make a play. Supa Koopa's been taken, and they just need to hunt down Flippy. And Flippy's just waiting below.
Is that where
he's waiting for that skylight drop?
He could make this happen. He could make this happen. Oh, but the case wasn't there. He guessed wrong. This plant's going to go down.
The ping came out too late.
Attackers are activated.
Nice shot from Flippy, though.
Oh, he's
There's
trying
no
to
way.
swap
There's no
into
way.
his
There's no
other
way they let him
no.
teleport. Okay. I
was gonna be so upset if he was allowed to do that.
If I would have been fucking ecstatic. I would have absolutely loved to have seen that.
That would have, what a ballsy play. Unfortunately, doesn't pay off.
You know,
all right.
You can't blame the guy for trying. Shooters are going to shoot.
Look, you gotta get that clip, right? Sometimes you gotta do it for the clip.
He's just order farming, all right? He's just doing the best he can. He hit that pre-fire and he thought he was invincible for a moment.
Yeah.
And for a second, I thought he was too. Warlocks with Glocks, though. Clawing into the lead by 1 point. if history repeats itself from what we've seen on Chalet, they won't have that 1-point lead for long. We'll be tied up 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has gotten a 2-point lead quite yet.
No, all throughout the entirety of map 1, it was just 1-point deficits between the two.
Yeah. A lot of reinforcements not done yet. Everyone's been busy just shooting up all of the walls. Finally, we're closing up some of them. To be fair, Cafe, depending on your setup, can sometimes have a ton of prep.
So it looks like Bacon's gonna do what I'm a little bit more familiar with seeing mutes do here. And
it does look like he is going to set up potentially in Cigar Closet, but again, without the castle to support, it is that like little bit more dangerous, especially without the Azami or the castle. But this does look like it's potentially, again, I should stop saying because everyone's just getting on the roof.
Yeah.
Everyone's just getting on the roof. I don't know. I can't predict anything right now. Yeah.
Well, it's like, you know, do you want to give the defenders the high ground and try to enter in below them? You know, basically when you attack this, it's roof or windows and pick between the two. You kind of got to make some pressure happen before you're even allowed to drop in.
Yep. Oh, Super maybe trying to go for a walk-in. Bacon immediately picked off. Yeah.
He was got from the rappel at piano. I'm excited for CJX and that new rappel system. It's going to completely change maps like this.
But Bacon, that's why you need the castle to play that cigar spot. Oh? Flippy was looking for a cheeky pick, did not spot anyone quite yet. It's like he's going to check.
Flippy is so damn slippery. I know we've said it 100 times. But he has went from piano window to get a pick, to cocktail window to do some suppression, to off cocktail, to the white boost, through the hall, and now he's at heaven rappel. Yeah,
he just can't stop moving. He's trying to find any sort of hole that he can in defense. And again, he's already found one. He's looking for the next one now.
He has ants in his pants, all right? He just can't, he can't sit still.
Yeah. Bappo has decided to make his way in. He's in mini bar right now as the wall is getting opened. Might actually catch off team. Never mind. Bappo gets taken out, but Flippy takes out Haram, so it's still man advantage for MadCuzBad. They do have intel on where some of these players are. Worm is very scared of that white window, but I think everyone's hopped off of it at the moment.
Oh, if he could only see what we see.
Wait, he's not beat, is he?
And I think that's going to give him a false sense of security that Pixel is clean. So if he times it right. Ooh, but the shot's coming out.
He whiffed his shots.
He sees more.
You should see the toes. He's looking at the wrong spot.
Oh, so much build up.
He's completely chased out.
A friendly flash.
Archangel is down.
Absolutely prevented him from getting the kill, but Stealth will clean up Friska instead.
Oh my gosh. Worm just missed the play that he could have done. He was completely invisible to the bees, but he just couldn't get those shots off properly. Well, and yeah, with that, we're back to 2-2. It's okay. Everyone's playing according to the script. This is expected, right?
As predicted. Back even again. These two teams cannot give the other a full 2-point lead. They have
paid
to
actors.
Keep it tight. Yeah, they're following the script.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we are actually going to be replaying top floor again. Warlocks with Glocks preferring this upper site. I wonder if they're going to make any changes. We see a Vigil. I don't think Worm was the Mozzie last time. And it looks like Bacon is still going to be playing the mute. I don't know if he's actually going to stick to that closet position considering he was so quickly picked out of there last time.
Yeah, they need to bring a castle if they're going to do that.
I think, we've got a Ying.
I
think this is going to be a fast take.
We got a Ying.
I see potential rush strats right here. You don't have the full rush lineup, right? You want. I'm not sure if anyone's bringing smokes. Maybe. but that Ying can be an absolute playmaker here on Cafe, especially without a warden up either.
Oh, Worm. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, yeah?
What are you doing, buddy?
Looks like,
Nothing much, actually. There's going to be no
yeah,
one around here.
Worm is just hanging out. But it does look like there's a lot more emphasis placed here on the cocktail windows. They might actually be going for a cocktail plant.
Well,
Unless
if
they
you're
all
going
travel
to
to the
rush
roof.
a site, cocktails are a good
They
one
are
to do.
Drop the diffuser.
Oh, yeah, defuse has actually been dropped outside of cocktail side, so it does look like that's the intention right now.
I think they're going to at least open these hatches and try to, like,
Yeah.
give a little bit of a show that they're going to do some action over here.
Oh, the Bravo drones are coming up, potentially going after those Maestro cameras. There's not too much else to hack here from the rest of this team. Oh, yeah, going for a BP.
Oh.
Unfortunately shot! Archangel had to get a little bit too close. I'm curious, is there another Bravo drone left? I think that was their first one. I'm deciding to move a little bit as the cocktail window is being popped open. I think.
Oh, they're going for it.
Flip. Yeah, Risk has been taken out. First person into the window, dead. There's one more on the window. They know stealth is out there.
Aldo with 80 rounds of fun. He swings out, gets the
Oh.
dock while he's not looking.
Yeah.
Stealth on Renegade there. Even kill count of 3-3 at this point. The cocktail execute has been ditched. Bappo's making his way into bar, though, getting a kill to his name. That'll be Worm off the board. Trying to get the Evil Eye, but just can't quite hit it. Shots coming through Pixel. He'll try to return fire, but Joe Ram will swing out through stacks and shut down Bappo. Now 2-2 man count here. Red Pink's coming out at the skylight. They're aware. Air jab, though. Coming through stealth, getting a second kill for the round here. It's now a 1 versus 2. Bacon Lord's going to have to clutch up if they win it out.
Yeah, and we've got an air jab up as well. Which they know the plant is coming down, getting tons of pings, but Bacon, oh, beautiful shot. It's all up.
I thought Archangel had
Archangel
made it
right
out.
now.
I thought he made it out on the window to play into the air jab, but it doesn't look the case. He's now over at stacks in this 1v1, 30 seconds and counting. He's got to delay the clock for at least another 20-odd some seconds. Shots getting traded back and forth.
Yeah,
Archangel
and he knows
playing
all he has
this
to do
well.
is stall it. Is he gonna make it? I think
He's gonna make
yeah,
it.
He
He's
got
doing a
Bacon
good
off
job.
of it.
He's sprinting around, making Bacon concerned about it.
Yeah.
He will get the kill, but not enough time for the diffuser. Great clutch from Archangel there. He done a
What a
good job
stall.
of just getting him off the case, putting the pressure up, and not dying. That is a good clutch from Archangel there.
Yeah, just Bacon a little bit too slow there, trying to hunt him out. But Archangel, again, very smart, just runs very far away, forcing Bacon to have chosen to either commit to chasing him down or try to bait Archangel back with the defuse. All right. But with that, we are going to be going to Kitchen. This will be the first time we see Warlocks with Glocks defending Kitchen, and if we want to keep to the script, they're going to have to be winning this one.
You know, history doesn't repeat itself, but it certainly rhymes. And for these two teams, it has been back and forth, relentless. They have not given each other an inch.
Yep, it's always one way or the other, and then someone coming back. It's wild. We see a little bit of a Valcam setup here from Bacon. I wonder if they felt like they've been missing a little bit of intel, though. To be fair, last time they had tons of, again, as we saw, tons of red pings to show where the attackers were planting, but they weren't able to pull that off.
They're heading out to defuse a bomb.
But pretty standard looking Kitchen defense. This is And it looks to potentially... I wonder if they're going to do a top floor clear, considering Bappo... At least he chose to briefly repel, but it looks like he's not going to. Okay, oh, he just wanted to set up the Claymore first.
Fair play. These guys do like to jump
Yeah.
out. Nice skin. He's got some good drip there.
Alright,
When Siege X comes
We
out, he'll be able to
do
inspect
have-
that skin.
that's true. We only have Ace, though, as the hard breacher, because I don't think anyone else can bring it. So, if they want to get Hatch, they're going to need to burn 2 of those gadgets. It is going to be a full floor clear, though, and Renegade here standing on the brown stairs, trying to stall maybe a couple drones, stall some time. He is pushing pretty aggressively forward, though. He definitely knows there's a lot of people upstairs. Bacon with a beautiful nitro!
I think that was a pre-placed. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Fell
yeah, that
victim to a
probably was,
pre-placed. Yeah,
considering it was...
I was hearing it hum.
Yeah. Oh, I think... Yeah, Renegade was trying to take some fights. No damage traded, though, from either side. They do have intel on the people playing White Stairs, but I think they've backed out by now. Yeah, Renegade made it all the way to the bottom. Seeing if anyone's wandering around outside, but they are not. I think they're probably going for this hatch. Oh! Archangel was not ready for Renegade, just ratting here on the left side of the stairs. I think he's trying to get out now, because if people go outside for him, yeah, it would be dangerous.
And so far, a perfect defense coming out of them. Joe Ram getting a nitro through
Second
the
nitro.
floor. It's a 2
Who
versus
wants
5
to bet
now.
those Valcams coming in clutch?
Warlocks
All
with
up to
Glocks
Super
not
Koopa.
giving an inch.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Koopa and Stealth here trying to make something happen. They're definitely checking out that corner now. But honestly, they're pretty trapped here. They're gonna have to be walking into crossfires the entire way down. They're just trying to wait it out. But the thing is, remember, this is just helping Warlocks with Glocks.
I like
Because
this
they
angle
really
that
have nothing to
Worm's
worry
using.
about.
gonna
Renegade
get a
with a
flawless
pick,
round?
and he's just one person left with 10 seconds. Super Koopa doesn't know where people are coming from. He's just gonna see if he can get any last picks. Doesn't matter. Worm coming up from behind him. Just walked up White Stairs for a flawless. Yeah, that breach charge that opened up just didn't do anything to help them, unfortunately. And we're back to even. Wow, can you imagine?
These guys love the script. They stick to the
Yeah.
script.
Matt, we sent them their lines and they're doing great.
They definitely rehearsed this. We are going to be here
Alright.
all night for these two teams because I think we may get another 8-7 scoreline.
I would not be surprised myself. Yeah, these teams, man, they just can't help themselves but keep trading. But with that though, we are seeing MadCuzBad. They are going to be on reading, dining. Very fun. Reading library. I whatever. I don't. Yeah. I think it's reading, dining, right? Or
Yeah,
reading
no,
fireplace.
yeah, it's reading mining.
Yeah.
No, reading dining.
It's not mining. It's definitely not mining.
Hey, between the
Yeah.
both of us, eventually we'll get this right.
Yeah, eventually. If
Eventually.
we just keep throwing out random
We-
words, maybe we'll figure it
There's
out.
only
right?
4 sites. We can just keep guessing, and eventually we'll be right. We have a 25%
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
of being right on this multiple choice quiz.
Are you sure they're not kitchen?
They could be kitchen. They could have hacked into the game and get to play
Yeah,
it
yeah.
twice.
Who knows, right? All right. But with that, round has started. I'm suspecting that most of our friends at Warlocks with Glocks will be going to the roof, right? Everyone's favorite spot. A Valcam is immediately spotted out, though, on Skylight.
Well, I'll make one
don't
of
think they
the
can shoot
3
it, though.
Valcams. They'll have to drop
Yeah.
in first before they can.
Yeah, it looks like Renegade choosing to play the sledge, get these hatches open, get some vert, especially, Ran is banned. So they're gonna have to choose either that sledge or the buck. I'm surprised though, I personally prefer buck a little bit more than sledge. for my soft creature.
I think, just my opinion, I think they need to give a little love to Sledge because he's kind of became so inferior.
I mean, they got rid of everything that made him good. We have a bit of a gunfight going on here. Renegade spraying cigar. Vriska actually cleaning up Bappo. She had the angle from Skylight. Gonna definitely spot out, yeah, someone happily sitting here on the hard wall. Archangel locking down Cocktail for MadCuzBad. Playing very patiently right now. Flippy's also on his white hull, so he doesn't really have to worry about his left side. Ooh, pushing up into Pixel. Flippy takes a ton of damage. I don't know if he even gave anyone any damage, and with that, actually, they backed out. It's 1:20 left, though, so there's still a lot of work for Warlocks with Glocks to do. Flashes come in, but, you know, no one's actually really pushed him. Archangel just carefully sitting here.
He's done a good job of not dying, considering how many people want him dead.
And he dropped Pillar, too. He might catch someone mining. He's 100% gonna catch this. There's no way they're ready for him to drop here.
The red player, though. Oh,
yeah.
Joe!
Okay. He gets picked. He actually makes it out, too. Decides to back out all the way to White Stairs. It's still quite a difficult push for Warlocks with Glocks, as Archangel's actually working to just retake top floor. Again, he might just get another pick. Okay, he is spotted, though.
Nitro coming out, won't get anybody for it, though. It's a 4v2 with just 20 seconds left. MadCuzBad down, but they are not out yet. Super Koopa, though, getting a kill through some footholds. Getting two, dropping the case! They could win this. Bacon, though, taking out Super Koopa. Effectively a 2 versus 1. He doesn't have time to go for the res. Archangel, though, neck and neck.
He doesn't know where he is.
He's planting at 0, though. He's planting at 0.
Yeah.
Archangel can do it. And he does! MadCuzBad. 2 versus 5 at one point, I believe. At least 2 versus 4.
They just kept feeding them picks. Warlocks with Glocks. You guys had the advantage. What happened? Honestly, at that point, if you know that someone's playing and reading, watching those footholds, just go push the other side. Just rotate around pillar, right? It's so much easier to try to defend that reading door.
Yeah,
than try to walk into those footholds. I don't know what they were trying to do.
I completely agree with you. In the 4 versus 2 man advantage, and you have control of pillar, just why not go for the reading plant? You had the vert, and to close that out, but that's not what they did. They
just walked into Super Koopa, who was prone and reading, got 2 free picks.
And you know, and to all credit to what they were trying to do, Archangel just came up huge for his team there. I mean, Super Koopa got 2 kills there too. I don't want to discredit what Super Koopa did. Both of them done a great job working together, but Archangel's survivability there, him not dying despite being the lone person upstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, he shot how many drones? How many 0 cams? How many flashes? Yeah, I mean, he didn't die despite all the utility and all the information that was thrown at him. So that's why I would give him that round.
Everyone's
MVP.
trying to ping this wall, but I don't know if anyone's actually getting the small bake wall. I think they're finally getting to it. I was a little bit worried that it would be left soft.
Well, if this Monty and Thermite Thatcher combination, I imagine they're just going to full send Bakery here. I don't think there's anybody above.
Bake, though. They've set it up to defend Bake, but no one's actually inside of it. I'm really confused. Yeah, Monty just takes this for free because no one's defending it. Guys! They didn't open the rotate, though. It looks like they're gonna need Thermite to open the wall.
Bappo, though.
Bappo.
Shutting them down
I think
quick
that's
as
a
he
long angle
can.
to sight.
At this point, MadCuzBad has had to have fully adjusted to what has been thrown at them.
Yeah, and Bappo definitely has this option of flanking here through that rotate if they really wanted to. Warlocks with Glocks are gonna have to be very careful of that flank play. And really, it's gonna be very dangerous to just try to... Oh.
Oh, Flippy
Worm
teleported up
trying to
the
sneak
pillar.
in.
Oh, he's coming back down now. But Worm's up top.
Yeah.
He has a potential of clearing out that red player and making a play
Worm's
for
trying to
them.
make sure that no one can get at least a vertical potential on this.
That is an
player. Get some
absolutely
intel.
beautiful weapon skin, by the way. I'm sorry, I know
He's-
that shit's happening, but that was such a cool skin.
He missed his shots though behind the A bomb. But they do know he's up here now. Looks like Haram is trying to open up some space for someone to try to plant, but just everyone has been lined up here. Haram walking in. I think he's trying to cover for the planter. Vriska is getting very scared of just the spray, but she really needs to go for something.
I think that smoke's going to
smoke is gonna
dissipate.
fade.
That smoke's going to
That is
fade.
not the play, Vriska, no!
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Well, it looks like for the first time across 2 maps, a team will have a 2-point win, but we're not done yet. There's 45 seconds. It is a 5 versus 3, almost a 4 versus 3.
Yep.
Archangel taking some significant damage there. It's going to take a pretty big out-of-nowhere effort because now it's a 1 versus 5. It's all in the hands of Worm. He finds 1. He's got to find 4 more hungry people. He finds 1. He's got to get 3 more in 20 seconds. He's quite lethal with
Yeah,
that
he's
SMG-12
looking.
in hand. He's going for it. Not sure if he's aware of a coat check player. Shots come out.
Oh,
That'll
he
make him
knows
aware.
now.
But he doesn't find it. Archangel will.
Yeah, that... Unfortunately, that was just not the play there from Warlocks with Glocks. Guys, you gotta check your script. You can't plant in a smoke that was thrown like 10 seconds ago. I don't know what you're doing.
Guys, I hate to tell you, but I did fuck up that round. You want me to tell you what I did?
Uh-oh, what did you do?
I flipped into an instant replay and didn't flip him
And you
back.
never left?
So they had to watch that whole round on a tiny screen. That's my
No.
match, bro.
Wow, Terry. How could you?
I want to go home now. I don't
Yeah.
want to be here. My face just flushed with blood. Oof. Oof. Anyways, I apologize to people watching that
It's fixed now though, right?
it's fixed. I mean, it's
You're sure?
yes.
Okay.
It's a hotkey that I didn't unhotkey because I'm running Mapman and OBS and Observer all at once. So
Yep. All right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the script was ruined on our end too then, so...
You know what? MadCuzBad took the first 2-point lead because I made everybody watch it on a tiny screen.
That was completely your fault.
That's
Come on,
my
Terry, how could
bad.
you do this?
That's my bad. I am formally announcing my retirement from casting and observing. I deeply
Unforgivable.
I'm deeply apologetic for my transgressions against TBI League.
All right. It looks like we're finally getting the mute in the cigar. Finally. We look at that castle setup. Look at the cigar.
Seconds to insertion.
I have been waiting for this entire game. Archangel is gonna be the mute in cigar.
Attackers are moving.
And we've got like everything castled up too perfectly. Couple rotates coming in late, but it really doesn't matter. It's cafe. It'll take 5 million years for attack to get anywhere useful. All right. Oh, they're castling off heaven. Interestingly enough, that does prevent some rotates though, and some fights onto the new hatch.
I mean,
so
he acted like he was going to, and then he just decided, no.
I think it is castled off actually. I'm pretty sure it is. Because
Heaven?
look at the door.
Oh,
The door to heaven. Yeah.
Door.
That's an interesting choice. I don't think I've really seen that, but I don't know if Warlocks with Glocks will end up taking advantage of that. It does make it a little bit safer to play on the new hatch. To be fair, Stealth does still have pretty tight pixel angle onto it. And we've got Archangel in the classic mute spot. Again, this is a spot that Bacon has played very well in previously. I'm surprised we haven't seen Bacon in this exact spot before. But we'll have to see if Archangel is just as devastating. He's got so many holes opened up.
He is in a hell in a cell worth of mute jammers, and the mute jammer is going to save his hatch from getting opened up underneath. Renegade's trying to push up these red stairs to challenge. He's prepared for head holes, but he's not prepared for foot holes. This is a one-pump shotgun range, and he lands the shot.
Wow. Let me just say, my bacon would never fail like that. So clearly it's because Archangel is playing the spot.
The timing gods might hate me, he says.
I wonder what happened there. Did he miss his first shot and didn't have time for the second?
If we seen his POV, we probably just seen some terrible siege timing for him.
Very likely. Worm gets flippy though. We are in a 5v3 advantage, but we have seen Warlocks with Glocks struggle to close out even with man advantages like these. Haram trying to take a swing fight and loses out. Renegade looking the wrong... Oh, he's fighting the freezer player. And Bappo cleans him up. Gets traded though immediately by Bacon. Bacon trying to make some space. He spots...
What?
What happened there? There were some two very quick kills. I think one person was down maybe? I think the freezer player was down. And I don't know what Wamai was doing. Wamai was just hanging out. I think he was watching White, to be fair. Alright, it looks like Warlocks with Glocks wants to get this script back on track as we are back to only having a 1-point score differential. They're gonna need to find one more if they want to even this out.
Yeah, I mean, if the script follows, then they have to win another round to tie us up because we got to go overtime. We got to have as much of this match as we can have. That's what the
script says, you know? Alright. But with that, we are doing Cocktail Bar again. MadCuzBad choosing to... Or, sorry. I'm sorry. This is the random rotation. This was my mistake. It's Warlocks with
Warlocks with Glocks.
Yes, that are on defense. I forgot this was 3-3. My apologies. But
I forget it's 3-3 all the time, actually. Like, constantly. I'm like, it throws me off, but yeah, I understand its merits. You know, it's not a bad format at all.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with running it. It's just I get thrown off because I'm not always casting 3-3. But you know, I feel like I should be more aware. But you know, it happens.
I mean, most of my casting is also 6-6, so
yeah,
it definitely changes the dynamic of like how these rounds go out because where these teams have been trading out 1-for-1, like if you done 6 and then 6 and flipped over, you could maybe expect like 4-2 splits. You know?
Yeah. But to be fair, this does keep the round counts a lot more even. Usually, even in 3-3s, you won't see them this even. But sometimes you get lucky, right? Sometimes you get crazy even games. And that's really what we all want to see, right? We want to see a bunch of games, a lot of rounds being played out. You know, teams just having a good time. Ooh, they spot the Hell player watching that drop. You have to be very careful.
Ooh,
Bacon just waiting.
Oh, he wins that out?
That is wild.
I seen his health evaporating, so I was like, quick, get the cam on him. And
1 HP. We've got a dock though. Renegade to boost him right back up. It doesn't matter that he was on 1. He survived.
Took 2 stims to do it. The first one just didn't cooperate. Patient unresponsive.
Come on,
but
Renegade.
He is full health now.
Yeah. Again, the power of Doc, right? All of that work that Flippy put in, just gone as Worm just full health again. Ooh,
he got to hack some evil eyes.
Ooh, yeah. Archangel just has free Maestro cams, can see sight. Also, the one directly in Cocktail is a very powerful one. Supa looking to pop this Pixel shield. I wonder, I think Bacon had an ADS there that probably caught that.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. The Warden's OP-ness. And, Worm was not ready for Bappo walking in and shooting him through the footholds. Plant going down. No one here to actually stop it.
Oh, swing out from Freezer will be what stops it, though.
Yeah.
They back on the
Another
covers though.
play.
It's getting shredded
It's all
through
up
that.
to Stealth. Do they know Stealth is planting? Stealth is gonna land that plant down and run
That's insane.
off.
That's actually insane that plant
How
went
did
off.
they let him get away with that? Bacon gets picked off by Archangel. Oh yeah, Archangel's still alive on 1 HP.
There's
This
no
won't come
way.
back from
There is no
MadCuzBad.
way MadCuzBad comebacks from this.
Renegade, the only person left. He's gonna have to come in clutch. He knows where Nomad is. He whiffs his shots. He's hunting him with a bailiff. Does he know that? Does he know that? Oh no, but time is running out.
Archangel's at 1 HP. He does have the vert underneath though. A long arm could give him what he needs.
No,
Oh,
they
he gets it!
He's out of time.
Renegade!
It doesn't matter. Renegade is out of time though. That has to be a
Oh
crazy
my
timing.
God!
Successful.
Oh my God, that was insane.
That was down to the milliseconds. That timing.
I thought he had it. I thought he had it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my
MadCuzBad doesn't want to
God.
follow this script. They want to go home and sleep already. They're trying to close this out.
That was so fucking crazy. Like, the fact that the plant got stuck. Like, it was a 4 versus 2 when that plant went
Yeah.
down.
And they just kept planting in the same spot. It didn't matter. They kept throwing bodies at it. And Warlocks with Glocks just couldn't keep up with that.
I mean, they had the holes on the bar, and they were swinging out from freezer and getting it, and they stopped it twice.
Did they just assume there's only 2 people trying to plant?
I mean, fair enough, though. I mean, like, you kill 2 people planting, you're never
Yeah.
expecting the third one to do it, I guess, but that
Man, they let MadCuzBad get away with murder.
that was Warlock's round all day, and the MadCuzBad just got a victory from the jaws of defeat there.
Yep.
I mean, as cheesy as it sounds, it's true. And then the shot through the floor from Renegade, I was like, he got it. It's like, insane, he got it. He just
not
needed
enough,
another
just
half second.
Barely not enough time. Oh, these echo cams, Jorams, Ram's gonna have to be very careful with these, considering there's still a Brava, Archangel's Brava up in the game. So if those get hacked, that's gonna be very bad. It is, to be fair, I think the only hackable item, other than, I guess, well, my magnets, so typically you won't see Bravas going out of their way to hack those. It's like Stealth is looking to do a little bit of gameplay maybe on the windows? No, he just wants to go on the roof. Okay, then. Okay, just go to the roof, whatever.
Hey, you gotta secure some control first.
Yeah.
You gotta get some
Come on, a
nades on
couple
mute
pot
jammers
shots
and
through the
stuff.
window, see if someone's being cheeky. Fine. The Archangel running the Brava drones around, seeing if they can spot anything. Oh, sees the Echo drone. It was shot out though. That's one Echo drone that can't be shot or hacked at least, but there's still one on the board.
Yeah, that was a clay pitch in there. They were skeet shooting that.
Yep. Just a normal drone coming out, checking out the bathroom, the pixel positions. They're gonna know where the Echo's playing now. Honestly, that's a very aggressive position for an Echo to be playing, since Pixel is one of the first players that's usually expected to die. Worm taking a ton of damage from, I think that was Flippy.
Yep, that was over at Heaven window.
Oh. Yeah, Haram wants to play very aggressively here. Oh, he gets a peek onto Super Koopa! Except he's a little bit trapped now in piano. He needs some support ASAP.
I'm holding my breath. I'm
my
holding
God,
my
he's
breath.
prone under the
He is
window.
literally breakdancing at piano.
He's so, yeah.
If he gets another kill here before he dies, okay, he won't. I
No,
mean,
he
it would have been
doesn't.
insane. We are down
Finally
to less
shut
than
down.
50 seconds, though. We're getting time for an execute here. Echo off the board, so no plant denial in terms of utility. They'll just have to get some kills.
Archangel very aggressively pushing forward. Stealth taking a lot of damage. Plant is going down. It's gonna get stopped? Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, and a nitro underneath from Bacon Lord.
Yeah. There's 2 more people left, but again, we've seen Stealth and Archangel pull out miracles. Unfortunately, Stealth looking the wrong way. It's all up to Archangel now, 1v3. They have intel on him too. They know he's going to Pixel. Renegade just spots him barely moving across pallets. Does he know how far he's gone? Alright, Worm finishing off that kill.
I just love seeing kill cams where there's like
down with the bailiff.
I just love seeing kill cams where there's like a crossfire and just jet stream, like perpendicular angles of bullets, just blop.
That's beautiful. But there we go. Wizards with Glocks trying and fighting to stay in this game. They want to hit overtime. They're going to have to be able to successfully defend this kitchen site next if they're going to get their wish. But it looks like we are getting a pretty standard lineup coming out from everyone here. I don't know if too much was changed from last time they played. I remember Bacon, we had the Valk up still. I'm pretty sure Worm was also the Warden. Very standard operators here.
New feed active.
It looks like the same Valcams as before. Last time we saw Warlocks with Glocks had a ton of success with those Nitros. Getting pick after pick, probably thanks to the intel from the Valcams. We'll have to see if MadCuzBad do anything to try to look for them or shoot them out a little bit earlier.
5 seconds to go.
Alright.
Well, it's going to come down to this. Are we going to get an overtime? Or is this going to be the last that we've seen? I mean, Warlocks with Glocks, I don't know what I said. Warlocks with Glocks did win their last defense here pretty handily, if memory is serving me correctly. It was like a 4-1 at one point for them.
Oh, that's a little bit risky, or I'm just running into Small Bake. Oh, he will be able to shoot this, shoot the ace charge off immediately. Very clearly just keeping that shut down, but in a very dangerous position.
If he swings this and gets a kill,
He's looking. He wants someone. But honestly, I think he's much better served just wasting time at the moment, stalling it out. Oh, he is crossing. Again, he's very vulnerable to someone just pushing into the double door in bakery. If he's not careful of that, then he could very easily just get picked off. It's a nice drone. They do know where he is. He knows someone's close on the window, but they've actually ran off. I wonder if MadCuzBad is rotating their take. Renegade actually on the roam here on the Fenrir. No one's really been playing any sort of vertical cover or take, so Renegade might get away with just flanking down white. Subakuba is ready for it. He's watching. Oh, Renegade actually going down brown stairs instead. Archangel taking a ton of damage, but the wall to Freezer is getting opened up. Bacon with the first pick onto Archangel. And Renegade with the flank. He sees the long angle. What's going on? Renegade gets picked off. I think he was just waiting too long there, and yeah, just Stealth gets a nice pick. Suddenly, man advantage to MadCuzBad. And he knows that Haram is playing in that small bake, playing the really long angle. That's a very disadvantageous fight for an SMG-11, though. That's a terrible recoil to control from a long angle.
He's him. He can do it. I believe in him.
Yeah. Gotta really make it work.
Oh, Worm though, swinging out and getting it down, though. Friska, though.
He actually gets out. Vriska gets one. It's suddenly 3v2. Advantage for Warlocks with Glocks. There's still 30 seconds left, though. Subakuba and Stealth have to make a play. They have picked up the diffuser. Wall has stayed close, so they're gonna have to walk through this double door into sight. Potentially into multiple crossfires.
Is he gonna swing out? No, he's gonna play these head.
Aram looks like, yeah, he's just waiting patiently, and they're just waiting out the clock right now.
Fender gadgets are gonna go off. That's gonna make it really hard with these last 5 seconds.
There's just no time left. Subakuba has the defuse and gets shut down. Vriska with the cleanup as well. And we're getting overtime.
These two teams cannot give each other a break.
Guys.
They cannot give each other a break. They want us here all night.
Yep. MadCuzBad, they were going off script a little bit there, and then Warlocks with Glocks were like, nah. We're bringing this train right back on the time. We're getting all matches in. There's definitely going to be another 8-7, guaranteed. All right. And we are starting off with Warlocks with Glocks defending Cocktail Bar. Everyone's favorite site. They're always defending top floor.
By attackers.
Honestly, a little bit sad that I think we've only seen reading once. Bacon on the Solus. I don't think we've seen a Solus brought out yet. Oh,
Attackers have
drone spotted out. But other than that, and also no wall denial. I think we had him playing the mute before. It looks like they've decided to give up on that, and then Worm playing the Thorn.
remaining.
So a bit of an operator switch up here.
5 seconds remaining.
Again, nothing too bad. Archangel is sticking the Bravo though, so that means this bulletproof camera is probably gonna get instantly hacked. Especially since it's so close to the attackers.
Are Brava bans valid? I mean, she's been given a lot of utility for the attacking team.
To be fair, yeah. Like, I feel like the only reason maybe she's not banned as often is because people just don't play her as much.
I think people are too busy like banning Dakaibi and Blackbeard in general. I mean, in this one, Ram
Yeah.
got banned.
I mean, that's your classic ranked bans. It's just like Boss G haters and Blackbeard.
It's like I always understand the Dakaibi ban because it's a global ability. You're hacking cams. You're kicking dead people off of cams. Flippy
Ooh,
getting a
Risk
kill.
immediately
though.
shut down. Oh, I'm betting that was the window angle onto Heaven Door.
You want to find out?
That really tight pixel from the rappel. 100%.
Oh, you are so
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. That was the window. Yeah, look at that. That window was popped open. Yep. Alright, that does give a very early man advantage to MadCuzBad. Early, of course, in terms of cafe talking, right? But looks like Stealth is looking to go for a take. Again, another plant right here onto Cocktail. They had success last time, but it did still come down to a pretty tight fight. Oh, Haram just waiting for Bappo to try to line up that shot.
Attackers recovered the
He
bomb.
is in the line of fire of the Skylight player, though. Skylight's trying to see if he can catch anyone off guard. Oh no! Ran right by the Nomad. Worm, meanwhile, gets picked off by Flippy. I think he's actually... And Renegade goes down, too.
Oh no,
The
Thorn!
Thorn gadget!
Oh,
The
they
thing
are
is,
taking heavy
everyone is on
casualties.
site. It's a 2-2 now. Archangel left to defend. He does get one. Stealth gets the plant down.
He doesn't!
Wait!
Bacon!
What?
Soul is shotgun through
How?
the floor!
And Bacon with the Solus clutch?
Attackers
He's just waiting.
diffuser.
Does he
All
know
right,
that
he's got
gone?
he's got to take above. They're going to plan at boost at this point. He's got to
Yeah.
know this. He's got to know this that they're going to plan at a boost. He's got to go back up top. He's in reading, scanning through the floor. He got to make your way up top white now. You've got to go up top white. They're planting.
Yeah, plant is going down. He's on boost.
No, he's going to stick this. He's going to stick this.
Oh,
and
no,
it's going
yeah,
to be a
Bacon's
really
gonna
hard
miss
post
it.
plant for him.
Activating the bomb diffuser.
He has
Yeah,
very
and
low
then-
HP and a shotgun SMG 12. Sorry, SMG 11 to win this out. Archangel's on the rappel anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
this is done.
Yeah, Bacon has lost this. He unfortunately didn't quite wasn't quite ready for this play.
Diffuser. Position compromised.
Yeah,
Red Pink's
and they
coming
have
out.
eyes on him, of course. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Angles?
What?
Angles? Hey, he's out of time now. Okay. For a second, I was
Yeah.
like, you know, there's a universe where he just sticks
there's-
it.
If he stuck it, he may have gotten away with it. I think it still would have been Archangel could have dropped and won that still, but that there was a chance there.
Big kills coming out from Worm, though. 15 and 9.
Yep.
Now,
All right, but
are we going to have another 8-7?
Warlocks with Glocks.
Another 8-7?
I mean, Warlocks with Glocks are gonna need to win their kitchen attack then. It's gonna be, again, their work cut out for them, but again, both these teams, it's anyone's game.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It is.
So long, yeah.
It's for sure the most even matchup that I've seen coming out of TBI. I mean, I haven't casted all their matches. I tend to only get to cast 1, maybe 2 a week. Yeah, this is by far and large the closest matchup that I've seen.
Yeah.
Across both maps.
Again, I think so long as Warlocks with Glocks don't make a similar blunder as they did last time attacking kitchen, trying to plant in a smoke that's dissipating, I think they've got a chance. We are seeing a bit of a lineup swap around. We've got Ayana and we've got Monty. Well, Bacon actually was on the Monty last time. But we don't have Thermite. Renegade is sticking to the ace here. To be fair, this is a lineup that could work with either direction attack if they wanted to try Freezer as well. But with Flippy on the Scopos roam, it's probably a little bit scary to try to take the backside if they're going for a Freezer take.
I think Flippy's trying to do a little bit of early contention here from VIP.
Yeah.
They've droned him out. He's know he's there, but not only is Flippy
Surprised
slippery.
no one's on the window though.
Oh,
And
he
yeah,
downed the ace though. He doesn't get to confirm it.
Is anyone gonna swing out?
Oh no,
Not
refrag.
confirmed.
Wow. Okay, that's a big
Oh, I
difference between
think
a round
they're
win and
trying to
round loss
C4.
potentially.
C4 coming out, gets shot by
Nice
Haram with a
shot.
beautiful cover.
Bacon
Bacon
though,
said Archangel.
dude, Warlocks with Glock are
Everyone-
steamrolling them.
But everyone is super low health. This is Bacon is low health. Renegade is finally taken out.
Surely with
It's
the
still
Monty,
man
they can just
advantage.
put the pressure on him and walk in.
Yep. I think Monty's a little bit scared of the Dish's position, but he knows that Stealth is just hiding.
That flash also
behind the
flashed me
tower. Oh,
IRL.
He's getting shot.
No way!
Bacon was trying some sort of wild play. Doesn't get away with it though. Stealth on a single HP. And the nade's coming in. He is actually going to get out. Playing right behind the bomb. Worm with a flank. Vriska getting one. It's all up to Bappo. And takes a ton of damage. He has his shotgun out. He's looking for people. But the plant's going down and he can't stop it.
Attackers activating diffuser.
He's got a 1v3 if he wants to close this out off script. Drone has been thrown out. Just waiting. He needs to try to just isolate these ones, but everyone on Warlocks with Glocks is being incredibly patient. They've droned him out. They know exactly where he is. Oh, he spotted the gridlock trying to peek him. And Worm with a beautiful swing to get the final pick. And we're 7-7. I called the 8-7. We're getting it.
They had to give us 2 8-7s.
Look, it was according to script, okay, guys?
Insane. Dude, when he hopped in to get the
Yeah.
Malusi out, I was like, okay, he's gonna get smoked. Like the Malusi's done. How he didn't die immediately right then, I have no idea. And then escapes through a grenade. It wasn't until Worm I caught him
Yeah.
that it happened. My
Again,
mind's
some of
blown.
these players on MadCuzBad are so slippery.
Attackers need to locate.
They
and defuse
definitely
bombs.
value their survival rate. That is for sure.
Yep.
Like, they do a good job of just like not playing their life in these positions.
But with that, Warlocks with Glocks are going to choose their final defensive site, and it's going to be Kitchen. Bacon on the castle going to be closing out Large Bake, making sure that, you know, we've got a nice, strong setup here. Renegade setting up BPs and probably his Fenrir somewhere useful. Yeah, this looks like a pretty standard castle lockout setup. Usually you don't see the single window closed off though, you'll see the single door instead, because that gives a little bit more room for the bake player to move around, especially if they've moved over to play near the small bake.
Mine ready.
Looks like Renegade is gonna go on that roam again. I don't think it worked out quite as well last time, but I don't exactly remember anymore. Oh, he's getting the hatch late. That's what Renegade is doing.
Bomb has been located.
Hey, can't leave that soft. Not with a buck on the board.
Yep. Yeah, no, very important, but he's in a very dangerous position if he wants to try to get back down to site. Bacon here just watching any sort of hatch drop. He's actually set up on pillar.
So
Lots of drone work going
the
in. They're
buck
trying
is
to hunt down any...
physically close, but
Yeah.
he's droning out the top floor. So I don't think he necessarily
Yeah,
realizes the opportunity.
Bacon
that's
just
close to him.
ratting and reading. I don't know if Flippy knows. Is Flippy going to check this? He's not!
No way.
It's a free pick for Bacon!
Reloading.
And I think Bacon and Renegade are trying to play together so that they can at least roam or escape together, making sure to get any sort of trades. This is actually very smart from them.
Well, at this point,
They'll-
MadCuzBad
yeah.
is fully committing to a top-down clear to get rid of these two roamers.
Yeah.
But if they're not fast enough, if they don't get these kills quick enough, speaking
Worm
of kills, a
gets picked
worm
off.
at bottom white.
Oh yeah, Bappo has back control now.
They got to clear these roamers out and prevent him from escaping. Bappo's doing a good job holding bottom brown, so if a push from pillar does come out,
Yeah, but Renegade and Bacon are, yeah, a little bit isolated now. It really depends on what MadCuzBad decide to do.
they're
I
stuck
think
over in
Renegade's
mining
positioning is
trading.
a little bit
If it-
dangerous on pillar. Yeah, he gets spotted out on pillar.
Now, do they know that Bacon is here?
I don't think they do.
don't.
I think-
They don't. They're not reacting like they are.
Yeah.
Bacon has potential of making another big play here, but a drop down in the timing of stealth
Away.
will shut down any hope of that.
Yeah.
MadCuzBad 4-2 firm driver seat at this point.
Honestly, Warlocks with Glocks, they really need to just retreat down red stairs. That was their only hope. Renegade and Bacon were just way too isolated. They just allowed that. Ooh.
I agree. I think that was the win con here. I mean, it's not over
Yeah.
yet.
But just they had so much time on their advantage. If they just managed to escape, it's a free win because you just win on time. Though Vriska shutting one down, she needs to keep holding into sight. Another one hopping in. Vriska
come on.
gets a second. There's one left.
Don't reload.
She had to keep reloading.
Oh,
it's a
no.
1v1 with 10 seconds left.
This is what it comes down to. They've
Yeah.
won every round of
Bappo
every
is hunting
map.
for the last player.
He's got to stick this
And
at
the plant's
0.
going down.
He could get the stick. Does he get off the
Haram needs to
plant in
stop
time to
this.
win it?
He doesn't know
He
where
doesn't
it
know the
is.
spot.
He
Bappo! Oh my god!
Planting off of the default wins him the round. MadCuzBad take this overtime victory, and that gives both teams equal points. They will both be walking away 3-3.
Holy shit! That could not have come down any closer than what it did. I'm 8-7, both maps. And on the very last round, on the last map, a 1v1, Bappo sticks to plant with 0 time left. He finished the plant at 0. And then gets to
That-
poke up and get the kill.
Absolutely wild. I'm surprised though
Insane.
that I'm surprised that Haram didn't hear the plant going off to his right though. He just assumed that it was default.
That is insane.
But I mean, again, I gotta give it to both teams. They won both. I think their opposite side pick in OT 8-7 fashion. So beautiful following of the script there, everyone. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the games.
I'm speechless still. Like you can't ask for a better ending than that.
Great games. Very well done.
Great games. Let's see if we can get some people in here for a little post-match interview here. Oh man, that. Woo! All right. Gotta take some deep breaths here.
Wild.
So we got Flippy. And then who's a good, probably Bacon, right? I mean, both teams getting a map 8-7, like, that was such an even match.
Yeah. Very, very impressive performance from, both teams. Again, thank you to all the viewers who enjoyed the match. Thank you to our players for playing, right? Again, we don't get these crazy games without, all the participants. So if any of you guys, viewers, are new to TBI, hit up !Discord and you guys can join in the fun too. This season is currently already full, but we are always looking for more subs, or if you would like to try casting or observing, right? There's always options here to engage with us and with our teams here. How
Yes,
doing
we are
with,
always looking for more help. There is a lot going on these broadcasts, so even if you don't want to play and you want to try your hand at casting, or maybe you're a little shy on the mic, you still learn how to observe, run some map ban
Yeah.
links. But if you want to get involved, all you got to do is ask. We're always looking for some more people here. We are looking for an interview here. We got Stealth representing MadCuzBad. Stealth, how are you?
Hello.
How do you feel
What
coming
a
out of that
match.
Oh
neck
my
and neck
God,
battle?
man. Bro, couldn't have asked for a better match, I'll tell you that.
8-7,
asked for a better one.
8-7. Coming down to a 1 versus 1 at the very 0-second mark for that plant. Tell me, how do you feel?
You know, man, relieved. That's all I can say. I got scammed, low key. Had a pre-fire jumping into breach, didn't hit it. Oh well. But I mean, can't ask for a better ending, bro.
That was incredible.
It was really fun to watch. What's your key takeaways there? I mean, you came so close to winning the first map. I mean, do you have any takeaways of what you think that maybe you came up just short there on Chalet?
I mean, it was just their map, bro. That's it. Simple as that. We had them on the rounds. Come overtime, they just outdid us. They adjusted. There's nothing really much to say.
You know, I love to hear the respect that you have there to say, like, you know, it's sometimes it's just their map. I mean, they took it to max OT with us, and we took them max OT on ours. You know, it was a coin toss between whatever team's going to win there. I mean, it was
It's like,
so
it's
back
like
to back.
you said, brother. It was a good series, bro.
I mean, Cafe was the only map there that there was even a moment to where a team had a 2-point lead. All throughout Chalet and throughout most of Cafe, a team only ever had 1-point lead at a time. So I don't think you could ever ask for a closer matchup than what we got to go out of that.
You know, man, coming into Cafe, we told ourselves, you know what? Take it slow. We don't need a swing. We really didn't. Played it as slow as possible, and that's where it got us to overtime.
Let me ask you about the round where I think you were down. I think it was Archangel and Renegade, and it was a cocktail attack, and you're down, staring down the barrel of a 4 versus 2. 2 people tried to plant, 2 people died, and then the third person sticks the plant, and then you wound up coming out on top. Can you tell me, like, what was going through your guys' mind there? Was it just like, holy shit, these 2 guys got it out? Like, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, the two people who tried to plant, we were like, the first guy tried to plant, he was dead. We're like, all right, we got it in the bag. Second plant came in, we're like, oh shit, these guys really want it. They're like, all right. So by then, we're just like, you know what, bro, stick to the game plan. Don't swing it if you don't have to. And that was really it.
Well, congratulations on this series. Good job picking up a win in overtime on the second one and a good showing there on Chalet. It was a pleasure to cast and watch. I hope you had fun.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Do you have any closing remarks or anything you want to leave the viewers off with?
Hey, next team, who's got us? You finna get the smoke. Be prepared.
All right,
No
well,
OT
thank
next
you
week?
there.
let's not get too excited. You know, anything could happen. It's a siege. It's siege, man. Anything could happen.
Well, I greatly appreciate the show there. I hope you have a great night. Thank you.
Yeah, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Well, I'd like to get some conversation out of Wizard with the Glock there, but
Have they been responding to you guys?
no, I haven't heard from him. So we might just have to
Wait, let me see if I can grab someone.
see if you can grab somebody. We gotta
Yeah.
pick their brains for a little bit.
All right. Oh,
All
there we
right.
go. Bacon,
Hi.
welcome.
Hi.
How
Hi.
dare
Don't
you
mind-
keep me in suspense?
Don't mind me. I'm just contemplating my life existence and wanting to start a shotgun.
No, you guys.
So I'm gonna be honest. That last round that we lost, it was my fault. I gave bad call. That was my fault completely.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But still, you guys still walked away with the 8-7 on Chalet, though. And
We sure did.
even there, like, again, you and MadCuzBad, both incredible gameplay. You guys were neck and neck for both maps. Chalet, I remember Bacon. There was that basement defense where you were playing Clash, and an Osa was able to walk in with a shield and start planting, but then you guys managed to get a sliver right as the plant was about to go down and kill that planter. I
so
think that
I
was like
wanted-
a 2v4 that you guys clutched.
I wanted to swing that sooner, but the problem was I couldn't drop the shield to swing the planter because they kept pushing down the black. What is it? Black stairs, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
So eventually, I just got aggro and put my face right into, I think it was Ash, whoever it was, and pushed them
Yeah.
all the way up black, and they were on the vert holes. I could hear them. So I fucking hopped off shield, pre-fired, and rounded the corner and pre-fired, dropped planter, and then just pulled shield up, and I'm like panicking because they rushed back down black stairs. I'm screaming. I was screaming because I was getting fucking, I was getting smacked around, and Haram was just holding the backside for me. He was,
Yeah.
I literally just had to play my, and then once I got the call that there was one blue and there was one on me, I had the ability to just fall back and just delay the Doki while Haram took his one.
Yeah, that was again one of those rounds where you really thought the enemy team would have it, but you guys just pulled it back. There were so many rounds, honestly, like that from both sides where, people were man disadvantaged, but then you just walked back in, you managed to take it.
That's because in Warlocks and Glocks, we don't give up until the round's over. We don't chalk it until it's over.
That's the correct mindset to have. You're never gonna win that 1vx unless you take it.
No, honestly, I will say of all my teammates, I'm the most proud of Vriska today because they were doing a lot of shit out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Mainly because I was telling them to, and they were doing fairly good on most of the things I was telling them. They did.
She was popping off.
She did fantastic tonight.
She almost aced on, I think, was it the second round that you guys were defending in Chalet?
Yeah,
yeah.
They tried to rush Kitchen, and she just like fucking slammed him with the TSG 12.
Yeah, just completely shut down. Again, very impressive performance from Vriska, for sure.
Vriska did really good. Haram on Chalet was the goat.
Yeah.
Haram did good. Renegade, not to mention Renegade, we won map 1 because of Renegade with the triple kill.
Yeah, that final triple at the end there for your win, impeccable.
Renegade's an amazing player. Worm wasn't doing too hot today just because he's sick, but he's also just a really good player. He mostly he was holding the back line and more or less just trying to help keep us coordinated along with him.
Yeah. It's okay. You guys followed the script great, so
I didn't get informed of a script. Who's getting fucking paid? Terry, did you pay him off again? God damn it.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I want to cut, motherfucker.
I mean, you can't ask for a better matchup.
No, that was honestly, I'm not mad that we lost map 2. That was, like I said, we lost map 2 because of a bad call. That was on me. But in terms of overall, I'm very proud of how we did compared to because a lot of people know week 1 Warlocks with Glocks, us on attack was like watching a herd of monkeys fucking try to put a square peg in a round hole. All right. It was a clusterfuck. All right, we're getting a lot better in the attacks, and fucking English is hard. It makes me very happy to see that these guys and gal are getting really good and comfortable with the attacks.
Well, it was definitely a great match. It was a great showing, and I appreciate the effort that both teams put up. Thank you for joining us for an interview. I greatly appreciate your time. You have any
You're
closing
welcome.
remarks you want to leave us with?
I do. We're gonna keep it PG-13 though, so I'm gonna say, fuck Flippy, kill Chief Keef, and marry my wife. Wait, I already did. Never mind.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Bacon. I hope you have a great night.
You guys too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight at TBI League. I hope you enjoyed the match as much we did. Warlocks with Glocks claiming Chalet 8-7, MadCuzBad claiming Cafe 8-7. As Mary stated earlier, if you want to get involved in TBI League, hit the Discord button at the below. Signups are full for this season. We are in week 5 of this played week, but we're constantly looking for substitute players, constantly looking for casters, observers, people willing to run map and GG. Any help that you want to be involved with, just ask,
And
we will
stats.
get you in. Stats are a big thing that we like to run
Oh
here
yeah, you
as
like
well.
stats? Yeah.
Just a reminder of maybe if you're new to this, TBI League is a draft league, so do not think that you are neither too good or too bad to play. They look at they need a broad range of players. You know, if a person with a silver rank can't make it that night, they don't want to substitute that in with a diamond or champ player. So if you're a silver person and you're on the substitute list and somebody calls out, you get called in. So it's really open to all ranks and all skill levels, all experience levels of it. So I highly encourage you to join the Discord, sign up, and get involved and get active with us. That's going to do it for the cast. I'm Terry. Thank you for watching.
And I'm Mary Berry, and have a good night.
And I'm Bacon Lord. Love you guys.
Everybody take care, and we'll see you next time right here at TBI League.